Don't want no yellow lights or any mixed message. You try to come on over, but you forgot to mention that you were hooking up with all your other exes. But you know you're the only one I want. You're the only one I need. Don't want no yellow lights or any mixed message. You try to come on over, but you forgot to mention that you were hooking up with all your other exes. But you know you're the only one I want. You're the only one I need. You may think that I am done for all the things that I have done, but nothing is worse than the past. You may think that we're still something, but you know we keep on fighting, so you know we won't last. So is it me or you? I'm just trying to get it through to you. So is it me or you? I'm just trying to get it through to you. Don't want no yellow lights or any mixed message. You try to come on over, but you forgot to mention that you were hooking up with all your other exes. But you know you're the only one I want. You're the only one I need. Don't want no yellow lights or any mixed message. You try to come on over, but you forgot to mention that you were hooking up with all your other exes. But you know you're the only one I want. You're the only one I need.
Mina Wednesdays, and it's your girl Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. It's Wednesday. I'm feeling great. I have my coffee. I'm gonna get lit right now. Not like drunk lit, like coffee lit. Like just get that energy. Just saying. But yeah, everybody that's with us right now, I see someone already in the check-in. Definitely want to show the love. I feel like you always want to show love to your supporters, because without you guys, you know, it wouldn't make me who I am. You know, I need that great feeling from you guys. Aww. That part. So we got Lydia Stevnovic. Yo, don't come for me if I don't pronounce that right. But we got Lydia in the check-in. She's out here shouting out to Yellow Lights. Yes, that was Yellow Lights. We played Yellow Lights by Marko Dobre. So yes. Hey, we got Marko Dobre himself in the... Yo, I'm loving this. He's playing us back to back. But yes, we're going to definitely, you know, just show some love. Definitely show love, one, to Bravery Studios, because this is exactly where I'm at. So, that part. And also, shout out to Jersey. I was looking through, like, my YouTube channel, and I was like, yo, I have a lot of Jersey, like, artists. And I'm like, there is a lot of talent in this state. I feel like a lot of people, you know, New York, Miami, like Florida, California, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, little Jersey strong, like we're lit out here. Don't fall asleep on us. So shout out to Jersey.
This is Jersey.
That part, Mina Mendoza approves. What else? Some shout outs. Definitely shout out to Delightful Beauty Products. Definitely had my sea moss today. Shout out to Deliani out there. If you haven't tried sea moss yet, definitely got to try. It has so many beautiful, nutritious, like, minerals. It gets me awake, feeling good. It has my hair lit, you know, a little wavy. But yeah, shout out to her. Definitely, hit her up for some sea moss and other natural holistic products.
Yeah.
That part. Also, because the event is coming, July 9th, pull up. Bravery Studios here in Garfield, New Jersey. Mina Mendoza, this girl right here. You can't really see what I'm pointing at. Yeah, her. Yes, me. I'm going to be hosting my very first event. So I'm going to be bringing in artists, local artists also from Jersey that have come on the show. We're going to have Will White. Amazing Will White doing his thing. We're gonna have GM. GM was actually on my last episode, and we're also going to have Miss Jones. She's actually gonna come through in July. These are just some local performances, so you don't want to miss that out. But either way, it's a karaoke night. You can sing your heart out to any song that you like. Again, it's BYOB. You can bring your own bottle for a small little fee, but you know we gotta support each other. But it's gonna be great. And also, real quick, Marv, am I allowed to talk about the food a little bit? Not yet? Okay, but a little surprise. Just know that, you know, if you come, we're going to give you something for your little stomach, you know, because if you want to drink, you got to eat too. But yeah, it's gonna be a vibe. I definitely invite anyone who's watching the show right now, pull up Bravery Studios, July 9th, 7 p.m. It is $10 that part. It's $10 to get through the door. It's gonna be great vibes, and we want to make something happening. Because you know what? If this is a success, we're gonna try to do this at least once a month. So let's try to start now. That part. So yes, Wednesdays. I ain't gonna lie. I woke up today. It was kind of like raining. I was like, I feel like when it's raining, I'm just like, I don't know. It puts me in the mood. So I definitely did everything that I could to, like, you know, just make myself feel good today. Light up my Palo Santo. One thing about Mina Mendoza is that I want to start off my show as well with saying like positive affirmations, saying like positive, like, you know, a positive quote. And something that I feel like a lot of people tend to go through is like a lot of people's like opinions, like, you know, and it's okay. Like you could hear, you know, if someone's going to give you an opinion about something, try not to take it personal. And one quote that I definitely always, I remember when I first learned this quote, because I did a book report on Shorty. I remember it was 4th grade. They were like, oh, they gave me this, Eleanor Roosevelt. It was her. Yes, I am a historian. I know people. But yeah, it was a quote from her, and is that no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And that speaks volumes. It's so true, because you got to understand that other people's opinions are valid. You know what I mean? And 100% in your life, people are going to give opinions. And a lot of times people are going to tell you things that you don't want to hear, but you still got to give them a chance to speak their mind. It's kind of like agree to disagree, you know, at least respect their opinion and what they're saying, but don't feel some type of way about it. Don't feed on it. Don't absorb it too much, you know? So I always say, like, listen to what they got to say, but don't take it personal. I feel like that's the facts of life. Like, you got to just kind of just learn to feel good about what you want to do. Stay true to yourself. So don't let anyone make you feel inferior, because no one can do that without you allowing it to do it first. So be a little stronger. Just saying. Just some positive vibes. I feel like mental health is real, and like, you know, like you could have like a crazy great idea, and because you had a conversation with somebody that shot it down, now you don't want to do it no more. Man, if all the inventors and billionaires came out in a conversation and told you how many people told them no before they got a yes, I think it would the whole no's would fill the room. So you got to stay strong, stick with what you want, and that's my advice for the day. Be true to yourself. Be confident. BDE, big energy. Just saying. Be that. Man and woman, them, she, her, all the pronouns. We're doing it all. So let's show love to the check-in. Yes. Lydia, thank you for not covering with me. You know, don't cover me. You know, I try to be respectful. But you know what? I'm going to call you Lydia. Yes. We got Dizzle Baby in the building. Yes. She got me on the big screen as always. Loyalty. Love you, girl. Santa gang. Yes. Thank you, Lydia, for the positive affirmations. And also, anybody that's in the check-in, if you got a positive affirmation that you would want to share with us, you know, Mina Mendoza, I just spoke about hearing mine. Let me hear yours. If you got a positive affirmation that you want to share, you know, spread that good energy, you know, share it to the chat. Let's go. You guys are a part of my show, too. One thing about me, I interact with you like crazy. So let me know how you guys feel as well. All right, let's get with it. So, you know, I'm gonna talk a little bit because we do got a special spicy guest in the building. We got Marko Dobre in the building. Let me get another bomb on that, Marv. Yes, and he's gonna be coming out soon. We're gonna be talking more about his music, which is a great thing. Again, another Jersey musician, Jersey pop artist, definitely, you know, invading like music waves in a positive way. But you know what? Let's jump into the little like spicy segment a little bit, just because we have talked about Jersey for so much, and I gotta like say it because I couldn't believe it. So anybody watches FIFA, soccer, all that? It's popular. It's happening soon. Out of all places, guess where the FIFA World Championship Cup is gonna be held? Not somewhere overseas. It's gonna be in MetLife. Like, that's crazy. MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. FIFA World Cup. That's insane. That's how I know that Jersey is getting some like hype. And anybody that knows about FIFA, I feel like I don't even know that much about soccer, but I know what's FIFA, and I know it's a big deal, and it's coming to Jersey. One thing I can't imagine is how that traffic is going to be, because anybody that knows that area, that's Route 3. Route 3 that has the American Dream Mall, MetLife, people going to New York, anybody that's from Jersey, you know to avoid that area at certain times. I cannot imagine. You cannot get an Uber. I feel like people are going to park their cars. I can't even imagine what the traffic is going to be like. But yeah, FIFA World Cup is coming to MetLife, Jersey. It's happening. I'm proud of you, Jersey. I'm proud to say I'm from New Jersey. Just saying. But yeah, it's happening, guys. And I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. So yeah, I could keep talking all day, but I do want to, save some of these spicy little topics for, for later. I do want to bring my guests into the building. So Marko Dobre, get your butt in here. Yes. All right, guys, he's going to be coming into the room. So excited for this. I love meeting, getting people in here and stuff. Hey, friend. It's like magic trick.
I know.
Yes, we got Marko Dobre in the building.
What's up?
Yes. All right, love you. Honestly, one little thing I'm going to say, look at the camera, because when you look up here, you're actually looking up at the screen. But yeah, we got you. How you feeling?
Very nervous. It's like my first show.
You can't, really?
Yeah, it was really bad.
Oh.
My left hand went numb, and it was just me performing with one hand. It was like bad.
The first time you ever perform in front of people, your left arm went numb?
Yeah.
What? So tell me you put the microphone to the right, though.
Of course. That's
okay. I was about to say, so what did you do? You just stood there?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, but you know what? You're fine, right? Your arms work?
I'm fine.
Let's go. Yes, it's a vibe. So yeah, thank you so much, for coming today. Like,
of course. Thank you for having me.
Of course, love. All right. So let's jump into this interview. So first of all, you told us how you were feeling. Welcome to the show. How long have you been making music?
So like when I was little, let's say like 7th grade, I've always made it on my phone with BandLab, just playing around with it.
You say BandLab, what's that? Just in case for viewers that don't know what that is.
Yeah, so it's an app. It comes with auto-tune, a bunch of different prefixes like effects and all that.
You have to do this on your computer or on your phone?
No, it's on your phone. You just get a pair of headphones.
Okay.
And you could record, get a beat from YouTube or anywhere. Okay. They even give you beats, yeah.
How did you get introduced to this app? Like, is this something that you were just like, oh, do?
Honestly, no. It's just, I just scrolling around, trying
was it TikTok?
Record music.
I was like,
I don't even think
TikTok
it was out
made me buy this.
Yeah, but I just was scrolling around on the App Store, and it just came up, and I'm like, let me try it out. It was a little complicated at first, but then, of course, there's YouTube tutorials now and then.
Yo, for real.
And,
they teach you everything.
Yeah, thank God to that.
YouTube taught me how to cook. I ain't gonna lie. The amount of times I search YouTube for like food, like how do you make this? How do you make that? Shout out to YouTube.
Yeah.
Shout out to YouTube because we're streaming on YouTube right now. YouTube sponsor me. Just saying.
Love YouTube.
Right?
I'm on YouTube like 24/7.
Right? Okay, so you found this app, started messing with it, and then what started happening?
So basically, I just sent it out to my friends.
Okay.
Well, people in my school at the time, and it was not going well for me. A lot of
Can you share a story?
Yeah, so
and we want to keep it anonymous,
Yeah,
protect the innocent.
Of course. So I made a couple songs, and it just didn't go well. People, a lot of name calling, how bad the music is.
I'm so happy we started with that quote though.
Yeah.
No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Okay.
Yeah.
So haters gonna hate.
Basically.
Okay.
I was just releasing it. Then I went to the studio with my aunt, because my aunt's like really cool.
Okay.
She's
she
Lydia.
sounds cool already. That sentence, I went to the studio with my aunt.
Yeah.
That sounds cool already. Like, period.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was I saw Kid Leroy, like when he was underground. He had an interview.
Okay.
He had an interview. So I didn't know what a studio was, so I searched up a music studio.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So.
How old are you?
Like 13.
Oh
14.
my God, Gerber baby. Literally.
Yeah,
no, but I love it. I love like at 13 I wasn't thinking this. I was thinking like I can't even tell you, but I love this. I admire this about you.
I've always wanted to like do different things.
Yeah.
Like try everything I can. My mom says I do a little bit too much, but nothing's too much. You always got to keep going.
So you were with your aunt, went to the studio,
I was
looked
with
up what a studio was.
Yep, it's Lydia.
Yes.
The one in the chat. Thank you. And she's so
Oh,
cool.
Lydia!
Yeah, Lydia.
Lydia! I thought you said it's lit. I was like, the chat. I was like, oh no, he said Lydia! Yo,
Yeah.
Lydia, you mad cool though.
Yeah, she's so cool. She does everything for us. So, anyway, we went to the studio. I made an okay song.
Okay.
It was definitely not my best. Then I kept going. Had to, get my money from someplace.
Yeah.
It was basically how I got my money. I went to school. I started high school when I actually first started going to the studio.
Yeah.
It was in high school, first year, freshman year, and I basically went to school, then work, then soccer. At the time, I played soccer. I still play soccer, and then I went to the studio like late night. Cause that's the only time I can actually go.
Wow.
Weekends I'm booked. I'm always booked.
So you was just like working.
Yeah.
On top of
Yeah.
work, like working,
Yeah.
like work. Okay.
It was a lot of work. I mean, people say it's a little too much. And I'm like a workaholic, but like I don't like to party. I'd rather like even on, let's say, Christmas. It was Christmas Day. I still went to the studio. I still went to work, and I still recorded my songs, and I haven't stopped. Yeah, so even though there's a lot of negativity that comes my way because of this, how do I say this? Because of how bad my quote-unquote music is, I just kept pushing, and from there, it started building traction. A lot of New Jersey artists reached out to me, said I'm doing great, and it's just a lot of love in Jersey.
Good for you. Absolutely. Definitely Jersey strong. But I like what you said. Like, one thing I could definitely say, like, I love that you're not letting what happened to you in the beginning, like hearing like such negative like feedback, and you didn't let that stop you. You know what I mean? I always look at it like, listen, if we could put out every artist's first song ever, 8 out of 10, that shit was trash. Like, it was trash. I would just say, I can't. Like, you have to admit that you have to learn from a place, and that's your learning place. It's like, all right, this is what they didn't like. Let me see what I can do to make it better.
Exactly.
And that's the type of attitude you want to have, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and on top of that, like, I look at it like, person giving me an opinion. Tell me how many songs you made. I'd be like, listen, it's my first time. But you know what? Kudos to you. You kept going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did want to stop. I would admit, like, a couple months I did want to stop. But, I had to do it. Like, I need to make it because, honestly, school is not really the best place for me. But I still want to finish it out.
Oh,
do something, maybe lawyer or something. I'm not sure yet. I'm still, like, young enough to decide what I want to do.
That will all come in time. Honestly, like, even going to college, I went to college and I changed my degree 3 times because who you are now is not the same person you are 5 minutes ago. I say that all the time. And you are allowed to change your mind. Don't let someone tell you, like, oh, you can't do this. I hate that sentence. How are you going to tell me not to do something? It's my life. Unless I'm in danger and I'm physically harming myself, that's a different story. That's looking out for someone.
Yeah.
But I don't like that. Don't do that,
Yeah,
but again,
course.
you are young, because I'm like, hold on, if Darius wanted to jump off a roof, that Darius my son, I'd be like, hold on, you can't do that. You can't do that. You know what I mean? But again, he would be harming himself. Okay, so let's continue more of this interview, love. So Marko Dobre, is that your like?
That's my like full name. That's like my government
name. Not even
name.
like cutting it in half. That's
Nope.
like your full name.
Yeah.
Wow, he made it easy. He was like, yo, this is what it is. I'm giving you. Okay, what made you choose your name though?
Bunch of different names in the past. Bunch of them.
Anyone
Yeah.
that you are comfortable sharing?
Of course.
All right, yes, I love it. Open energy.
So basically, it was first Mako Productions. Mako as a shark.
Mako?
Mako. It's a shark.
Okay.
I was really into sharks.
Okay.
So Mako is a type of shark, for those that don't know, and it was basically Mako Productions.
Okay.
And then it was Gucci Boy, because I thought like that was in
Gucci
sixth grade.
Boy,
That was like in
okay.
6th grade, and I thought it was so cool having brand names, and everyone like I thought it was just so cool having
Yeah.
brand names. But then I come to realize I don't need brand names. Like I'm wearing Nikes on my feet. Like I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't have what I have right now.
Exactly.
And I'm blessed to have it. You know,
Facts.
food, roof, clothes. A lot of people don't have
Everything, yeah.
Mhm.
Even if we want to get to like basic necessities, like stuff that I feel like people take advantage, like being able to see, breathe, hear, like these basic things that even you have. Like there's so many things to be grateful for. So.
Yeah.
So Marko Dobre.
Then Marko Dobre. That's my name. I'm like, why don't I just keep it as that?
Okay.
You know, Marko. Nobody has the name Marko with a K.
Mm-hmm.
Marko, and then Dobre. Like, it's just my name. It makes it easy.
Yeah. What's the background of that? Like,
I'm Serbian and Croatian.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Serbia. I have 2 Serbian friends. Serbia's cool. Actually,
Yeah.
I love. Okay, so I had a dish. I don't know. It's like these sausages. These little.
Oh, cevapi.
Yeah, that is so good.
Yeah.
I would eat it with like bread. My friend's mom, she would make it like a little like spread type thing. But that was my jam. That is so easy to snack on. I don't know. I love them. That was always one thing I remember. It was like a quick snack. She used to make it that.
They make crepes like amazing.
Yeah.
Like Nutella, bananas, all that. Oh my god.
Oh, you know what? You probably know about it, or like maybe your family. But DJs. It's in Garfield. It's actually a Serbian restaurant.
I don't know.
I'll come to it afterwards. But they're Deja Vu. I'm
Deja
like
Vu,
DJs.
yeah.
I'm over here like taking down the shore. Deja Vu.
Deja Vu, yeah.
I've been to Deja
We just-
Vu.
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago we went there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going this summer to Serbia,
Yeah.
and then we have a lot of trips this summer. A lot of shows, a lot of everything.
And you said Croatia too, right?
Yeah, we just
Okay.
went 3 years ago.
Wow.
Beautiful.
I've seen pictures of some of the beaches. Actually, one of my great friends was just in Croatia. She was on vacation. Every day she was on a boat. Every day. I was like, girl,
Yeah.
did you just do an Airbnb on a boat? Like, because every day, wake up on a boat, going to sleep on a boat, partying on a boat, or in the water. I was like, oh, wow. But
It's
the pictures,
beautiful.
it was beautiful.
Yeah, the ocean.
Beautiful.
And like it's not like America here because
Yeah.
over there you could just get out and you don't have to worry about like shootings and all that, you know.
Yeah.
Like here is just different, you know, different environment compared to over there.
I mean, here, you could, like, offend someone's clothing.
Exactly.
And something bad could happen. Like, I feel like, again, it's like us taking these things so personal. Like, let it go. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it. All right. So let's continue more into this, like, interview, Marko. So I have listened to your music, and, you know, it was hard to pinpoint the exact genre. So, like, what genre would you describe yourself to be?
So basically, I don't have a genre.
Okay.
I'm making my own genre because I want to have a stand in the industry, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. So I want to change the industry because right now it's terrible. There's a lot of
why
negativity.
would you say it's terrible?
A lot of negativity.
Okay.
A lot of people just coming after, like, all these live shows that I've been doing on Instagram.
Yeah.
I like to request my music. They all say it's fire, but, like, other people, when they submit, they just down on the other people.
What do you mean?
Like, they talk negatively. Even though it's bad, like, you might want to give them some positive feedback still.
So I just want to like make sure I'm with you on what you're saying. So you got invited to live shows and
Yeah.
people put their music, and what, the person that's doing the show would negatively put down the songs that they're
Yeah.
sending. That's not nice. That's not nice.
It happens a lot, too.
You could. There's a nicer way to say like, maybe the producer that's behind this can make your beats sound a little bit more crisp, but you got it. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
But you're
Just-
basically saying that they trashed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Negatively, like,
Yeah.
every time. But on top of that,
No mercy.
I don't really care about the money. If I want to get signed, here's my goal. I want to get signed, and I don't care how much money I get,
Yeah.
as long as I have food, shelter, water, clothing, all that,
Wow.
the necessities I have, and I guess help the people that don't have as much as me. I also want to, like, make just a big stand in this whole industry, you know? Have my name like Elvis and all these other, you know, I want to have my own.
Hey, Marko Dobre. I'm with it. I'm with it. All right, so we're going to take a look at the chat right now. Oh, my God, the chat is lit.
Yeah, I got a lot of my friends on here, a lot of the real ones supporting.
Oh, man. It's just, I don't even know what's going on right now. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got Vivi Kovacek.
That's my little cousin.
Oh, wow, we got the whole family here.
Yeah, Jeremy Clavel,
Hey,
a lot of friends
Patty.
from school.
Yes, we got Ronald. There's a lot. There's a lot going on here. But
Yeah.
either way, thank you guys for checking in. So let's stay with the interview. Though. So I love that you don't want to put yourself in a specific genre. You want to change the way people listen to you. So when it comes to like people that you look up to, then who are people? I know you said like Elvis and stuff like that, but who are people that you feel like inspire you to make music?
Definitely not Elvis, but
Okay.
I'm thinking Selena Gomez, Adele. those are the people I've grown up with. Like,
Yeah.
Listening to their music was always so emotional. I know their lyrics word by word.
Adele was definitely emotional. I think the reason why she started making music is because she got cheated on.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got cheated on, and she came out with that whole album, and
that's how I started getting music.
Really?
Yeah, because a lot of girls are just I can't like, I don't know what they're thinking. You know,
Yeah.
it's complicated. So.
And you're young.
Yeah, it's really complicated. So I really can't understand them. So I listened to Kid Laroi, a couple of his songs when he was like underground. Nobody knew who he was.
Yeah.
And I saw a couple of interviews how he's like still very young, my age, and he just made me want to like the voice and everything. It doesn't match to him, but I have my own style still.
Yeah.
Like he's just a big inspiration, and like I do look up to him, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Selena Gomez, Adele, you mentioned Kid Laroi.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else that you want to mention?
Definitely Justin Bieber.
Okay.
And a lot of underground artists.
Yeah.
They always make, yeah.
Crazy you mentioned Justin Bieber. Like, I remember Justin Bieber when he was playing his guitar, and I think he got famous off of YouTube.
Yeah.
It was that YouTube video. It went viral, and he just, look at him now, like literally making so much music. He had a movie, but he's not doing too good right now. I don't know if you saw.
No, the thing is, I want to be like Justin Bieber when he was little. Like, girls with signs, all this, all that. Like dancing, giving them a show. Because right now,
You want the whole pop star package.
basically.
Okay.
Right now, I don't want to
You want
scream
like a tour
into
bus?
Exactly.
Marko Dobre!
I want them to know my songs.
Your mom's watching
Word
right now. You
for
gotta be
word.
ready for what he's manifesting. Listen, you gotta change your address. That's what's gonna happen. He's like, listen, sorry, Bob.
Mom,
Sorry, Bob.
I have to do this. I want to get my mom, the new 2023
Hey.
Lincoln, maybe get her a house in the hills, get a villa.
Kid of the year right now. Let's get him a trophy. This is amazing.
Yeah, but I do want to dance, a lot of that.
Can you dance?
I mean, I dance folklore, but like that's different.
What do you mean? Like traditional dances?
Yeah, like Serbian folklore.
My friends showed me that they like bend down or something
No, that's
like that.
Russians.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Don't cut for me.
No, it's fine.
So like, what do they do? Like share?
They just like hold their hands. A lot of like different moves,
go in
up and down,
circle?
jumping. Yeah, a lot of
That's
circles.
Cool. Okay. What is it? Do you know what it means? Like, why do they dance in a circle or anything
I think it's
like
just
that?
the way it was like originally done.
Okay.
It's always been like that for some time now.
Yeah. I mean, you could make that a dance.
Yeah,
You could start it like doing something like that and make it like go viral on TikTok.
Yeah,
Be like, yo,
you're right.
y'all gotta do this, but make it your own style. I'm just saying an idea.
exactly. But I did make a Serbian song as well,
Really?
and
You know,
it's
so you
in
know
the
how to
vault.
speak Serbian.
Oh, fluently. That was my first language.
How do you say hello?
Kakusi.
Kakusi.
Yeah.
Kakusi.
That means like hello. How are you?
how
Like,
do you say what's up?
hello. Like
Oh, it's the same way?
Yeah, it's the same way.
Okay. How do you say goodbye?
ciao.
Oh, ciao.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you say thank you?
Fala.
Fala.
Mhm.
Fala. Okay. How do you say Mina Mendoza is cool?
That's a good one.
What?
Cause I don't know how to say cool, but like.
Okay, what is a word for cool?
That's a good
Mina
question.
Mendoza is the best. How do you say that?
Mina Mendoza je prelepo.
Hold on. Yeah.
Je prelepo.
Yeah, prelepo.
you
Mina
got that.
Mendoza, yeah, prelepo. We in here.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I love learning like other languages and stuff because I think it's just, it's just beautiful like how we could like break down languages, make other languages, understand each other. So my goal is like to learn as many languages that I can.
Yeah.
I think that's so cool. So you made a Serbian, what type of song would
Oh
you
my
say
god,
it is? Like,
it's crazy. It's in the vault. It's
okay,
it's
well, I don't
something
want to like let
totally
it
new.
out. Do you know when you're gonna release it?
I'm thinking once I get a music video for my new song Next Up, then I think that might be next because
Okay.
this is totally different wave.
Okay.
It's modernized, like it's an old Serbian song turned into drill and pop. It's like all together. It's that package. So I show my friends, they don't understand what it means, but it's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think once I get my music videos, a couple done,
Okay.
then I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
the Serbian one.
Okay, I'm excited for this. So everybody that's listening,
yeah.
we got stuff coming from Marko Dobre. Yes, I'm loving this. So you mentioned music videos. Have you ever have you made music videos already?
So I've done one.
Okay.
It didn't come out good.
Why did it not come out good?
Because it's just how it was, the production was. It was not it. And I think, in my opinion, the song, now that I'm listening to it, definitely could have done better.
Okay.
So I think now that I have decent songs, good songs, it's now time to start, you know, doing it.
So I'm curious, when it comes to a music video, because I've never made a music video before, are you able to incorporate your own ideas, like on how you want it to be, or do you feel like the producer just comes and like takes over and they have a vision and they do it? Like, how does that process look for people?
So depending on the director, I like to use director Gambino. He's one of the best directors right now in New York.
Okay.
He's coming up.
Yes.
He has whole ideas, visions that nobody else has. And also I have another one named Dior Dill. He's like 17.
Wow.
And he's really young.
Yes.
But he knows what he's talking about. He knows what, he's worked with big people before.
Okay.
I took him to Invite Only Studios.
Yeah.
Because that's a big thing we're going to talk about later.
Yes.
And it's just, I like to have my own representation of it because there's so much different ideas that I want to have also. How I want to do it, how maybe I want to dance in it, maybe how I want to look like in it, you know, everything. I have a lot of ideas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. So you do have, so they work with you on your ideas, or do they give you
they give me some things when I'm stuck.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I like to, you know, give them, like my manager Ghost, he couldn't be here unfortunately today.
Yeah.
He has a lot of ideas, a lot of big things. We were going to do a music video in my school. Fortunately, the principal, he didn't answer, but I told him a couple times. I think he's just dodging us, but
why?
We'll definitely get it done.
That would be so good, especially like the way, how positive you speak. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this could be something great, you know? And I could see, like, it's just a lot of people coming in, you know, maybe school's already over. And what do you want them to do, open the building in July?
I'm not too sure. I know we have a nice football field. We're going to do one out there.
Okay.
Because that does not require for him to open up doors or nothing.
Yeah.
But if we were to do it inside, I mean, I get it. There's a lot of people. And now, recently with the school shootings and all that.
Yeah. That's the only thing I was saying. I was just like, I could see how it could be a little tricky. But you know what? I send a lot of positive energy your way. You know, sometimes it could turn into a yes. Just stay consistent.
Yeah, of course.
You know, give them a plan too. Like, if someone calls me like, I want to shoot a music video at your school, I'll be like, okay, but like, what else? Like, how are we doing this? Who are you bringing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
you want to
basically
come with like a plan, you know, and then be like, okay, let's meet up and talk, you know? Okay, so let's actually play a little bit of your music right now. I'm just going to want to play like one song.
Go for it.
I know we played before. It was called Yellow
Lights.
Marv, if you don't mind, just playing Out of Love, and I see here featuring Jinx.
Jinx, that's my it's the first feature I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah, he's a really cool guy. I met him. It was really sketchy at first because I don't know these people.
I love how honest he is. He's like, listen, it was not my thing at first, but
yeah. So it was really sketchy at first because I don't know these people. And every time I do a feature, it depends who they are, you know.
Yeah.
But he was a really cool guy, really nice.
Yeah.
We went in there, took 30 minutes, banged it out.
Wow.
Banger. So good.
He's like, I am easy to work with.
Yeah,
I love that.
It's crazy. It's just a lot of things happen.
Yo, bring Marko Dobre into your studio. He gets stuff done. He gets stuff done. I love this. All right, so we're gonna actually play that one song, and then, you know, everybody who's in the check-in, thank you for showing love. We're gonna interact with you when the song comes back. But you know what? Enjoy that for us, and don't leave because we're coming right back.
Ibis, what the hell?
Marko, you're stupid.
Yeah, I'm high to love. Yeah, I can't feel a thing. Yeah, I'm high to love. My mind's going insane. Yeah, I'm high to love. Yeah, I can't feel a thing. Yeah, I'm high to love. I'm high feeling numb. Yeah, I can't keep coming. I can't run from my feelings, from my feelings. What's you gonna do? My heart been feeling blue. I can't keep coming through the same tree, the same tree. Yeah, I'm out of love. Yeah, I can't feel a thing. Yeah, I'm out of love. My mind's going insane. Yeah, I'm out of love. Yeah, I can't feel a thing. Yeah, I'm out of love. I'm out of love.
I done had enough with love, yeah. These bitches is bogus. Fucking with my heart lately, I've been losing focus. Every time you pop up on my brain, I feel some type of way. Niggas on your body and these niggas all up in your face. Smoking and I'm cruising in the nighttime. Driving, I ain't got no place to go. People look at me and think my life's fine. I've been through so much that they don't know. 28 different ways I'm trying to get paid, yeah. Bitches all up in my face cause they know I'm great, yeah. Smoking and I'm cruising with the top down. You can break it down and I can roll.
Yeah, I'm out of love. Yeah, I can't feel a thing. Yeah, I'm out of love. My mind's going insane. Yeah, I'm out of love. Yeah, I can't feel a thing. Yeah, I'm out of love. I'm out of love.
Yes. Every time I put this on, I'm like, how my hair look. Yes, it's Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice.
Queen of Spice.
That part. Yes, we in here.
Uh-huh.
So how'd you guys feel about that? Out of Love featuring Jinx. It's definitely a bop. I like it. I
Thank you,
really like
yeah.
it. So I know you mentioned Jinx was actually somebody like you met. It was sketchy at
Yep.
first. So what's the song about?
It's about a childhood girl, I guess. I've always liked her, you know. We grew up together.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if she's playing dumb or she's like, you know, I guess doesn't know I actually like her. I think it's that one, honestly, but we'll see, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this person inspired you to write the song.
Basically, yeah. A lot of like the songs I make, it just pops up in my head. I have so many flows. Sometimes I don't know which one is the flow, like the flow I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna go with. It's just crazy. Lyrics just pop in my head. It's all crazy. I don't know.
So I have a question because you're mentioning how like lyrics pop in your head. Like,
Mm-hmm.
how do you write your music? Like, what's that setting for you? Like,
I don't write.
You don't write?
No, I
So-
can't write.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like I go to the studio, I hear a beat, and then all of a sudden words pop in my head, and then I get it done.
So
and then
you just go on the mic and say it.
basically it just comes out. I have so many
So
like
you
ideas.
freestyle.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, like I'm pretty correct. That's freestyling. So
Yeah.
every time, okay, so I just want to make this clear. Every time you go to the studio, you don't write stuff down. You just hear the beat and you just start talking.
Basically.
In rhythm and rhyming. I was
Yeah.
like, you just don't start. That's very impressive.
A lot of people ask me how I get my lyrics done. It's hard though. I can't explain to you how I do it. It just pops up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
all the features I have,
Yeah.
I just go in there, do my thing, and then there you go. There's a song.
So when it comes to like, so you should like do some type of like live session where somebody just drops a beat, like, cause that'd be really dope. Like, oh, drop a beat on me, close your eyes, and then start doing like little like 4-line stanzas, and then switch a beat, and then do it but do it with your eyes closed.
I don't want
like,
to say nothing yet, but
Yeah.
we might be going on the Breakfast Show.
Hey, the Breakfast Show, or the Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, the one where they like freestyle and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So we're gonna be doing a lot of that.
Yeah.
A lot of traveling this summer.
I'm excited for
A
you.
lot of shows. A lot
I'm very
of songs.
excited
Thank
for
you.
you. This is definitely great because I feel like so. How okay? So then I gotta know. You mentioned Killer Boy, but like who else are like other like people in the rap and hip hop game that you feel like you look up to then?
It's
'Cause you
not
mentioned
really
some
rap.
singers.
It's not
Yeah.
really rap. They're all singers, honestly.
So it's just so no one that like actually like freestyles. There's nobody in that era that you feel like
No.
okay. I give
It's
you that.
basically the singing ones. Like I get my like voice and everything just from hearing them. And once I get that, I interpret it, and then
Yeah.
it just happens.
Okay. What about with Serbia? How do you feel like your fan base is there? Have you ever worked with that?
A lot of people at my church really like my music. They're full supporters.
Yeah.
I was surprised too.
Yeah.
Like, I had this one song, Be Alright.
Yeah.
That was a bop. They loved it.
And we're going to listen to that, just so you all know. Like, in about a half hour, we're going to let you guys hear Be Alright, because I know we have that.
Yeah, so they love it. So they every time they see me, they sing my songs. I'm like, all right, relax. All right, that's a
I'm
little
just
too much.
saying,
But
like, building a fan base in a country like that, you put hashtag Serbian TikTok music, like,
Yeah.
you know, that right there, you know, you're going international.
honestly, my first show, the one I was nervous at, I met a guy named Euro Bands. He's Serbian. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
And we talk sometimes. He's a part of a record label.
Okay.
And they were just talking to me. And it's just the interaction with him and me. It was just crazy. He makes bangers. It's all love.
Yes. Okay. I'm really loving this for you. Like, such great energy just coming out of you.
It's
Like,
weird though. Like,
why?
everything is coming at me like in a section. Like, it's like a book, literally.
like chapters?
Yeah, chapters,
Okay.
and it's all like, I guess, God. I don't know.
I mean, when you do good, you get really good results, you know?
Yeah.
And from what I've been hearing with your story, it's like you're consistent, you're focused.
Yeah.
You mentioned how I'm going to the studio on Christmas Day to make this beat. If you're going on the studio on Christmas Day while everybody's out, like, with their families and stuff like that, but you're like, no, I gotta stay with my music, something good is gonna come out of it, like, you know? So
Yeah, it's
if-
always consistent.
Exactly.
Like, I
you're
go to
married
school-
to the music right now.
Exactly. I literally am. I go to school 6 to 2:30.
Yeah.
After that,
6 a.m.?
yeah, 6 a.m. to 2:30.
Your school starts at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I gotta be there, basically. The bus.
Oh,
And all
okay,
that.
okay.
So I gotta be there 6.
Okay.
And then basically I get back 2:30. We finish.
Yeah.
I get back like 15 minutes. I go to work 3 to, let's say, 8, 7, depending on the day.
Yeah.
And then we just go to the studio however many hours I have, like, you know, I have money to work.
That is amazing.
And basically my mom
So
also supports me
responsible.
sometimes. Like, a lot of times she gives me money, like, to go to studio, like, every time, you know. She's good with it. She's a big supporter.
Oh,
so.
mom is, yeah, I love that. I love that. Well, why wouldn't she? You know, like, I'm like, wow, I want my son to be like this. Like, I swear, I'm like Darius, like, you know, like, I feel like you're such a great, like, person. I'm like, oh my God, I'm loving this. Margo, you're gonna have so much great things happen in your life, and
Thank you.
You know what? Just be ready for it. Just be ready for it. You deserve it all, literally.
Thank you.
So, let's talk about it, because, you know, COVID obviously took a toll on the music industry a lot. How did you feel like that you know, how was that with you?
So music aside, COVID took place.
Yeah.
I didn't have a graduation. Our trip to Washington, we do that at 8th grade.
Yeah.
That got canceled.
Yeah.
We didn't have a dance. So everything, my 8th grade, just nothing.
So it was your 8th grade, because COVID happened in March.
Yeah, it was like 7th, a little bit of 7th and 8th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, so we went virtual.
Oh yeah, because also COVID came to you in 7th grade, but then the next year after that, everything was still shut down.
Basically,
I
yeah.
remember that, because everybody was doing remote learning. How was that for you, by the way?
Dude, it was tough. I transferred schools because of that. I was first at Passaic Valley, and then I went to DePaul because it just,
Okay.
they weren't doing online. They had masks and they had desks, and I just needed that. I can't do online because I get so distracted.
Yeah.
And I just sleep in and all this other stuff.
It's
you know?
hard.
It's really hard.
It's hard. It is hard. One thing I could definitely say, like, I get it that we had to do it, but man, all I kept thinking was, like, I can't imagine a household. I mean, do you have brothers, sisters?
Yeah, I have 2 brothers.
2 brothers? How old are they?
We're all 2 years apart. So I'm 16. The other one's gonna be 14. The other one's gonna 14 in July.
Yeah.
July 8th, and then in September, my little brother's gonna be 13. Yeah.
I'm just picturing
No,
your mom
12.
in a household with 3 different remote learning classes going on at the same time.
Yeah.
That was tough on the parents. I had to deal with one. I know this lady that had 5 kids. I was like, listen, I don't know how you're going to get these assignments in, but you got to figure out a plan. That was crazy.
I honestly don't know how she does it because we have 3 different brothers, 3 different soccer teams.
Oh my
I
God.
play lacrosse too, so it's like everyone's got to be to their destination. My little brother has soccer every day. I have soccer every day. 2 different fields, and then my other brother has different field.
Yeah.
So it's different fields, different times, and it's just really hard. So yeah.
Wow. All-star person right here. All-star mom. Yes, I love that. Your mom is, I love this because it's such a positive family environment. Like, to have such a supporting, like, partner, like your mom, like, you need a strong foundation.
Yeah.
Like, and you know what? Like, that's so good. Like, I'm proud of, like, everything that's happening right now. So I kind of want to go back to that question, though, because, like, we talked about COVID and remote learning. How do you feel like that affected your music? Like, were you making music during that time? I think you
Studio
just said
was
at
still
13, you said you looked up the app, right?
Yeah.
So that's what, 7th grade?
That's no.
Or 6th grade? I don't
Yeah, I was like 6th grade.
Okay.
Then 7th grade, I started, messing around more and like have my YouTube channel, had everything set up.
Yeah.
Then 8th grade started and I got a little bit more serious. Went to the studio. That was like at the end of 8th grade though, go to the studio, my first time.
Yeah.
So at the end of the 8th grade, went to the studio, built all my foundations, release it on iTunes, Apple Music, all that. So it's just, I guess COVID, I got so bored that it just made me, lit a fire under me. You know what I mean?
So I got to do something.
Yeah.
I got to do something.
I cannot just stay home, like, or else I'm going to, like, eat and, like...
Facts.
I just can't.
So you mentioned your first performance before and how your left arm went numb.
Yeah, I was, like, numb for a second. I'm like, oh, come on, get back.
Do you feel like the crowd was able to tell what was happening, or, like, you kept your cool, like...
It's weird. So, look, it's New York. It's drill music. It's all that.
Yeah.
So... They were not expecting a little white boy that makes all this like
Shock
pop.
factor.
So yeah, they weren't expecting a little white boy that makes like pop music. I
You
guess.
got balls,
I was singing.
Marco. He was like, I am going to come up here, and I'm gonna do. Listen, I love it. What's your sign?
Aries.
Oh, there you go, leader. Right there. Love that. Love that. All right, so you were in New York, right?
Yeah.
What part of New York were you in?
Bronx.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You were in the Bronx. Going
Yeah.
in there, he's like, listen, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a little Wonder Bread, but I'm great. Let's
Go.
go.
So I was just singing my heart out.
Yeah.
And then people, the crowd, it was the reaction was crazy. It was they loved it.
Yeah.
And I was not expecting that because they were okay clapping for the drill music, but then they clapped.
Hey.
And then people were like talking to me, and I never had that before.
How did you feel?
It was great at the end. Like I had
He's like, what left arm? That did not happen. Yes.
Yeah, it was a crazy experience.
Okay.
It was like a whole festival, a music festival.
Yeah.
So it was
Was
thanks
this
to
the
Ghost.
one that you did? I remember you put a video on your Instagram where
Yep.
you promoed on a roof.
Yeah.
That was the festival.
That was the roof. Yeah.
I remember when you did that. I saw that. Okay, you looked really good.
That was also thank God to the cameraman.
Yeah, no, it looked really good. I think everybody should look at that promo video. It looked nice and crisp.
So basically, my manager Ghost, that was the first time I've ever like talked to him and met him in real life.
Yeah.
And my mom was definitely skeptical. Like she was like, oh, I don't know about this. I don't know about. So then basically, he seemed so cool. His girlfriend was cool. Everyone was cool.
Yeah.
It was just a vibe. Overall, a great day.
Yes.
Loved it.
Oh, I love this. I love this so much. Like amazing support. So much amazing support.
Yeah. Then second show, even better.
Okay.
It was so good. Like that was it.
Do you know what happened to your arm? Do you feel like it was just nerves?
Yeah,
maybe?
I was definitely nervous. Like
Okay.
so nervous.
Yeah, because I was like, what do you do now to avoid something like that? But I guess it was just
so overwhelming.
Like
Yeah, first
jitters?
time. Yeah.
Okay. Definitely, like, to go on stage is not for the weak. It is not for the weak. But I always say, like, when you're meant to be on stage, you're meant to be on stage. So I know that feeling that I love that feeling.
Yeah.
I love that feeling. I'm like, give me a microphone. If I could talk to everybody in the world all day, I would.
It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Like I just want to
No, I
king
don't
the
like
car.
roller coasters.
my
Marco,
God.
wait, hold on. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no. I hate roller coasters. I just love talking to people. That's really my thing.
It's like the adrenaline though. Like
Didn't you just go to Six Flags?
yeah, it was
Oh
it
my
was
God.
amazing. Like I
don't
got
like
so
that.
nervous. Like I was like I'm gonna pass out. But then like after you keep going, you're good. And King the Ka, like this is
I didn't go
second.
that.
It's the second tallest like roller coaster. It goes
No,
like
I'm good.
157 like blah blah blah.
I went on
miles an
Nitro
hour.
and I was scared.
Oh, Love it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I see, you know what it is? It's like I say it all the time. I will go to Six Flags because I don't want to be that party pooper friend.
Yeah.
You know, it's always that group of friends, but you know the people that don't want to go. They just go because they don't want to be at home by themselves. That's me.
That's basically what I went. I tagged along. I'm like, listen, buddy, we're gonna take it slow. I went on the kiddie ride. Then we kept going. Then King the Cock happened.
Yeah.
You know King the Cock?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh hell no. So then we're in line. And then you can't think, though. When you're going up, it goes so fast, you can't think.
Oh, God, no.
So, like, I had no...
My stomach is turning right now thinking about this.
It's crazy, though.
It
Like,
is
I couldn't
crazy.
think.
I just, you know what it is for me? It's that noise when it's like...
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the timeline of death. I was like, I cannot hear that. It's so scary to me. But, like, you know, once you're strapped in, it's not like they could stop the ride. So, like... To me, it's always like, last time I went to Six Flags, it was like, what, a year ago, my friend Amanda, if you're in the Checkin booth, I remember she knew this. We were all on Nitro, and one thing about Nitro that scares me is that there's no seatbelt over you. You just got this little pod in between your legs. And I remember when the people, when they were strapping me in, you know, my friend Amanda, she goes like, you know, you could push it in more. And I'm like, and he pushed it in. I was like, wow, I was about to ride this ride loose as hell. So I was like, oh, man. All I remember is going up. And the minute before we went down, her and my friend Elliot just looked at me. And I had this stare of, like, my face was flushed. They were just like, I remember we got off the ride. My boy Elliot was just like, I've never seen that face on you before. I felt bad. Like, I was just like.
But the thing before that, like, when they stop the ride completely and they start talking to each other, like, oh, no, something's happening. Like
who stopped the ride?
Like
why did
it
this
stopped.
happen?
Like if they're stuck at the top or something, like it just scares me.
Oh no!
Everyone left and he's like, "Come on, it's still good. It's still good."
No,
I'm like, "Oh,
wait, you were on a ride and it got stuck a little bit?
No.
Oh.
Before us. So then,
Nitro always gets stuck. Nitro always gets stuck. King the Cut. I feel like that's when I'm just like, you know what? Nope. Nope. Like, give me all the carnival food. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here. Let me get the red caramel apple thing that, you know, people like so much. But okay, so you like roller coasters, adrenaline rush.
No, not before that. Like, my friend took me on. Had to go on the kiddie one. Like, it was like literally kiddie.
Skull Mountain.
Yeah, Skull Mountain.
I'm like, that's a kiddie roller coaster.
Yeah, that's the one I went on.
That's the one I got. Like, I started off with that one. I'm like, all right, might as well do Nitro.
Yeah, basically.
But I can't go on King the Car. It's too much for me.
Telling you, try it. You won't think. You won't think about it. You won't have the adrenaline.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Marv, would you go on King the Car? Oh, God. Oh, God damn. I mean, if my son goes, I will go. And I feel like this clip will be here forever. I feel like he will take this again because I feel like I have to go with him. I'm not going to have someone else sit next to him. So I'm like, Yeah. All right. So let's continue this interview, love. So we talked a little bit about COVID. Now let's keep it spicy. Tell me a crazy story that has happened since you've been making music. Something that maybe was a mishap, something that maybe, I don't know, something that happened.
I think I got two. So, yeah, the first one, like 2 stories. It was crazy.
So what happened?
So I got a tour. I got invited to Invite Only Studios. That's the studio where, for those that don't know, like, you have to get invited. All the big people, Kanye.
Invite only.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Like, it's basically Kanye, Rich the Kid, Nicki Minaj, all these big people, Snoop Dogg.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I got invited. I sent an email. It took like a couple months, but we still got it. We got the email. They said, come by.
Yeah.
We'll give you a little tour about the whole place. So all of a sudden, we start walking out of the tour because we're done. Rich the Kid starts playing basketball over there.
I'm done.
And he goes, he does this. And he's like, come here. And I'm like, oh, shoot. I didn't even know that was him. And then he's like, yo, that's Rich the Kid, my videographer, Dior. He's like, that's Rich the Kid, bro. I'm like, oh, shoot. So then he's like, hey, man, I'm like, hey, I'm Mark. And I couldn't even speak.
I'm done.
So he goes, I'm Rich the Kid. I'm like, nice to meet you. And I'm like, oh, shoot, dude.
So did you play?
Nah, I had to go after that because it was his studio session.
Oh.
Like, I just met him, and then we just left.
Okay.
So it was a crazy experience.
Okay.
Yeah, like, and then Nicki Minaj was there for like 2 weeks. She slept there too.
What?
She was recording like a whole album. Yeah, she was recording a whole album.
Wow. I mean, sleeping there, being there, I mean, I guess you just want to get it done.
Yeah, honestly.
Right. Okay.
And then the other one was I got invited with Fetty Wap's producer, Man Made Beats.
Yes.
He's the guy. Because he got me a 4-hour studio session at So Amazing Studios. That's where Fetty Wap records.
Okay.
and he let me meet Fetty Wap's manager and all these other people. And I hopped on a couple of his beats. It was very nerve-wracking, and he booked the session. I didn't have to pay nothing. Hopped on his beat, and as soon as I come out, Fetty, you see like all these big cars, Lamborghinis, Porsches, like a lot of them. Yeah. And you see Fetty Wap, and he's like, hey man, I'm like, oh shoot, bro, that's where you draw the line.
I don't got a car. I'd be like, I don't got a car.
I can't drive. I mean, I got a permit.
Exactly. Aw.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a kiddie stage, you know.
It's all right though. It's all right. Okay, I'm loving this. So, tell me, when you think of ultimate performances, you know, ultimate concerts, and it doesn't necessarily like have to be like yours, but like, who comes into mind and why? Who do you feel like really performs really well on stage? And I'm really curious to know what your answers are, especially since you said like, you know, Selena Gomez and Adele, and I'm like, you know, what do you feel like are impactful performances that you always remember?
I think Justin Bieber when he was little, like the If I Was Your Boyfriend, that one, like he does a whole dance with like a couple of their backup dancers, girls screaming, fire. That's the ultimate performance, you know. Okay. But like the first concerts I've ever went to, that got my heart. Like I started crying a little bit. It was Anne Marie, you know, the girl that sings Friends. Yes. Yeah. So I saw her and I'm like, wow. I started tearing up, and I'm like, I'm not crying.
It's all right. It's all right to cry. I mean, concerts are cool. I just went to a Coldplay concert, and it was amazing.
You know, it was
amazing.
Really? Yeah. It was my birthday, so my mom like surprised me with Kid Laroi tickets because he's my idol this August, and I'm gonna see how I act.
Yes.
Because that's definitely gonna get my heart pumping, and
I love that. I love that. Okay. All right. So now let's get creative. So if you could think of the best music video that you could make, say I gave you an unlimited credit card. This is the unlimited credit card, right? You can do whatever you want. Like if you want to film this in space, you can film it in space. Okay. It's unlimited now.
So we're first going to get Cole Bennett as the director because he's the guy for this. Like you want a storytelling one. Okay. Yeah, so it depends it depends on what song we're doing. Okay. But if it was a storytelling one, I'd get a lot of backup dancers, a lot of like, you know, a lot of costumes and a lot of wardrobes. Like 20 different shoes, 20 different wardrobes. I'd say we'd go somewhere in nature on a helicopter. We'd go
in nature on a helicopter.
Yeah, like you know, there's woods. Yeah. And then we'd say on the beach. We'd definitely go on the beach. Not the beach. We're gonna go in Colombia or Argentina somewhere on the beach. Okay. Fiji. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna like travel a whole bunch of different places.
Okay. So you're gonna film this on a plane. I'm like, cause you gotta. Where are you gonna transition?
Yeah. We're gonna film it on a plane. Maybe it's just like a helicopter just swarming around us. Yeah. We're going to get a lot of different cultures. How about that? We get a lot of different cultures. Okay. And we just travel the whole world, them doing their dances or different foods. And
would you make a pit stop in Serbia?
Why not? Croatia? Yeah, it's beautiful there.
Cool. That's cool. All right. I love this. I love this. Any type of features? And remember, these are, and you can bring back people from the dead. We could get creative.
No, I think I'd want Adele. Honestly.
Adele.
Yeah, because she's just so crazy.
Would you want her to dance? Because I heard that she just stands still.
No way.
Yeah, like
No, yeah, she definitely does stand still.
Yeah,
but
feedback from her concerts is that she does have a beautiful singing voice, but some people have said that.
It's like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, she just stands. Just stands. Well,
he plays the guitar.
At least he plays something. She's just there in her mic, and then she just stands. So feedback, it is great.
Yeah, but like, look, you got the negative and you got the positive.
That's
so
true.
The negative, she just sits there while I do my little dance.
Dance. He was like, you can just stand there. Yeah. I'm gonna be doing all the wild stuff.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, all right. I love this. So, told us a little bit. What do we have in store? I know you have interview at the Breakfast Club. Do you know what date that would be or what month? Just
it's
so we
definitely
can
gonna be after the summer, because after the summer we're definitely gonna have a bunch of different other things. Okay. Such as my local town, Wayne. Okay. I'm gonna be on the front cover of Back to School Week, and I'm gonna be it's gonna be like my music and everything. I'm gonna be in the front magazine, so that's gonna be cool. Yes. I'm definitely going to Invite Only Studios to record a couple songs. We're gonna have 3 albums in 3 months. Okay. So yeah, we gotta get it done. Yes. I could get a lot of songs. It's just Yeah. So what else we have? A lot of big features. We're working with Waka Flocka's artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who?
He's a big like drill artist,
What's
big
his name?
rapper. Waka Flocka.
Oh, I thought you said Waka Flocka's
Yeah,
artist.
his artist.
Oh.
I'm not really sure his name, but like my manager's talking with him.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're in the connects.
Okay.
And he's also giving us a lot of like industry ideas and what to do in order to make it, because Waka Flocka, he already made it.
Yeah.
So now it's my turn to get some of the feedback to do what he's doing right now.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So you all heard it. We got a lot of stuff coming. So definitely, stay tuned with Marko. But definitely give out your Instagram handle, your YouTube channel, where people can find you so they can stay up to date with your moves.
Yeah, it's literally all my name. MARKO_DOBRE. That's my Instagram. Get it everywhere. It's just my name. Everywhere
Okay.
my name.
YouTube channel, any like websites, anything. If you
Yep.
want to put that out
Everything.
there.
It's just my name.
That's it?
It's simple as that.
He's
Yep.
like, you chose the right name. You chose the right name. All right. And also, everybody that's in the check-in right now, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the channel you are on. If you like, basically just, how the show is going. This is what we do. We bring on artists, talk about their journey. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Support your girl. Love and support is free, and I'm here for it. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take a little break, and we're going to actually go ahead and play 2 of your tracks. I know that we had played Yellow, and then we had did that Jinx feature.
Yep, Out of Love.
Out of Love. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and play Next Up, and also Danny Phantom.
You got to wait for that one.
Yes. Wait, why?
That's fire. That's
Oh,
one
I
of the
thought you
songs
meant like
I'm gonna...
not play it.
No, next up.
Okay.
That one, we're having a big music video for that. It's going to be crazy.
Okay, so you guys heard it. Next up, Danny Phantom. Let us know what you think of it, but we're going to go ahead and let that play. Don't leave because we are coming back. Let's go.
Later.
Hey.
I just ran a bag, yeah, and now I'm next up. I ain't talking about all the bitches that be flexed up. And I ain't getting dirty money, that's me next up. And now I'm next up, and I be flexed up. Flex up on the gram and I had to take a little peek. Henny on the rock, had to take a little sip. And you know I'm a dog, eat that shit raw. Every time I pop into the scene, we getting lit. Yeah, I'ma be great. Diamonds flooded like a lake. Coolin', reclining, watch out for the snakes. Add it to your playlist so I know it ain't fake. Yeah. I'ma have to get it down. You ain't never seen a kid like me when I come around. Yeah, like Nike. Gucci shoes on my feet, not a hype beast. I want back-to-back show, platinum plaques, yeah, I want it all. Yeah, if you know me, top dog, I'm the OG. Yeah, I can hit a link with a bitch real quick. If you want the dollar, I'ma get it real quick. I ain't talking about the dirty money that you make. Talking about all the shit. I just ran a bag, yeah, and now I'm next up. I ain't talking about all the bitches that be flexed up. And I ain't getting dirty money, that's me next up. And now I'm next up, and I be flexed up. Flex up on the gram and I had to take a little peek. Henny on the rock, had to take a little sip. And you know I'm a dog, eat that shit raw. Every time I pop into the scene, we getting lit. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Look, I feel like Danny Phantom, I'm a fucking ghost. On some wrist, but no one really knows. All these other rappers trying to take my flow. Asking every person if my heart is gold. Take a peek before I blow. Love my style, they even love my flow. I go shopping, I got hella clothes. I feel like Danny Phantom, I'm a fucking ghost. One, two, three, four. I feel like Danny Phantom, I'm a fucking ghost. I'm so rich, but no one really knows. All these other rappers trying to take my flow. Asking every person if my heart is gold. Take a peek before I blow. Love my style, they even love my flow. I go shopping, I got hella clothes. I feel like Danny Phantom, I'm a fucking ghost. I'm a ghost, no one can see me in the back streets of my parking lot. I'm a ghost, no one can see me on the back streets of my parking lot. I be sitting there every Sunday, praying to the Lord in my faith. I can't keep going on the same day, on the same I'm a ghost, deadly phantom, I'm a fucking ghost. I've been moving on. I've seen better days. I've been moving on. I've seen better days.
Yes.
Yeah, this Swedish fish is so good.
That part, we're gonna turn it this way though. No, we don't get no free advertising over here. But yes, that was us. That was playing the music right now. So I was definitely feeling that for sure.
you.
I feel like the last song for me, at least for me, like, because that's part of my era, it gave me kind of like Blink-182 vibes.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what I thought about. I'm like, oh my God, it sounds like Blink-182. Like,
I think it is that. No, it's like a pop beat.
Yeah,
It's
well, like,
weird.
it's like, I just thought of like Blink-182, Sum 41. Like, I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
Marco. But yeah, everybody, thank you
A lot
for
of different genres.
that part. So everybody, if you're still tuned in with us, Mina Mendoza, Little Girl Big Personality, Queen of Spice, we here. We got spicy guests with us, Marko Dobre in the
Too spicy.
building. Too spicy. He's not bland. And yes, everybody that is with us right now, just do know that we are here. I want to just make sure that, like, I talk about this real quick. I have a Discord channel, something that I'm trying to get into. But yeah, just to let you guys know, please follow me on the Discord channel. The link is in the description of the video, so definitely check that out. Join the Spice World Discord. You could basically chat with me at any time. If you have questions for the show, I invite you to come into the chat room. I literally asked that on my live on my Instagram. I'm like, are there questions that you guys want me to ask? If there anything that, like, trending topics, stuff that you feel like, you know, you want more of a spotlight on, you know, let's share it. You know, I can't give you guys my phone number, but we could talk on Discord. So definitely hit your girl up, Queen of Spice, and, you know, subscribe to the channel. Just saying. That part. Yes. So, all right, guys. Let's continue. We in the spicy hour. Spicy segment. We're going to talk about a lot of things. A lot of things. Especially a lot of things that is actually happening in New Jersey. So, yes, we got Amanda in the building. She's saying work is a dumpster fire, but she's here. She's in the spicy hour. Amanda, you missed it. If you would have heard Marko Dobre's last song, I know she would have been dancing and, like, because she's like a big. When I think of like Blink-182, like any type of like
That's the
bands
roller
like that.
coaster, Amanda, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, see, like he was paying attention. Amanda, I was telling him that time we went to Six Flags and I almost like died. But yeah, that day. Yeah, he was with us in spirit with that story. So yes. Oh, we got a question actually. So I know you said you didn't. I guess you did. Chris, you did miss it. He said, "Who is your favorite rapper?" Do you want to answer that?
I don't got a rapper, but
Yeah.
it's definitely like in the margin between Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, and like, you know, Killeroy. Killeroy is inspiration.
Okay. So you heard it right there, Chris. That's his inspiration with music. You just missed it a little bit, but you could definitely rewind the show before. And when it's done, you could like learn more about his journey. So let's jump into the spicy hour. We are here. We're going to talk about a lot of crazy things that's been happening in Jersey. So I talked a little bit about FIFA. You play soccer.
Dude, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's definitely going to be a lot of
Traffic?
expensive tickets. Like
All right. How expensive you think we're talking about?
800 to 1,000.
For like nosebleed seats, right? Yeah. I think like if you want to
it's
get close,
big.
you're going to play like 20 grand.
Yes.
25, maybe
Yes,
like
yes,
30, you know?
That's on a good day too. Like
That's crazy though. So yeah, how do you feel about it though? Are you happy that it's in MetLife?
yes and no.
Okay.
Depending on like who's gonna, you know, post it on TV.
Yeah.
Because certain people like ESPN, you got Paramount, you got different people. So we'll see who's gonna be putting it on TV. But on top of that, a lot of traffic, so it's just a lot of people are gonna be coming.
It's going to be insane. Insane.
Yeah.
And also I feel like it's going to bring people to the state.
Yeah, it will.
itself.
And also FIFA.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if we see the president of Dubai walking around. American Dream is like, oh snap, he's here. Like, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
everybody does FIFA. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
I can't imagine like the people that it's gonna bring. So it's happening. You can't take it back.
The new FIFA's coming out, yeah.
That part. So I got a question for you, especially since we spoke a little bit about genres. Did you listen to Drake's new album?
Yeah.
Honestly, never mind.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it now?
It's not it. I mean, you got some good bangers, but
Yeah.
then, like, come on, bud.
Yeah.
You know, he could do better.
I feel like his album, it was meant to push people a different direction.
No, he was definitely trying to go a different way with it in a different
Mm-hmm.
direction, but how he's coming on it,
Yeah.
you could have had some more time to, you know,
Yeah.
make it better,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
I know he's getting a little bit of backlash right now.
Yeah.
He's getting backlash because not bad backlash, but one thing about it is like a lot of the beats that he put in that music is called like it's like techno house
yeah.
music, techno. He actually put Jersey club music. So
Yeah, I saw that.
Jersey club music is up and coming, so he put a little bit of mixture of that. Now the thing is that the house music scene is very big all over the world, like South America, all over Europe, everywhere. I guess they're not really feeling the fact that a rapper is trying to do it too. And I look at it like I'm like this. I believe that you don't own the genre, so anybody could do what they want.
But
But pay some like thank you to how you got it. You know, I feel like he doesn't talk about that. And one thing about like Drake's been doing it for a while. Cause one thing, he did it on his album Prior. With his album Prior, it's like, I forgot what his album was, but he started messing with beats that Black Coffee, who's an African house music like DJ, he produced this song in 2006, and that Superman song, he produced it back and was a house music song, but he didn't pay tribute to that. Even like, you ever heard the song with Drake and Nicki Minaj called Truffle Butter? Do you know what that song is?
no.
It was like ding, 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 ding.
No clue.
If I play it for you, you're gonna be like, I know what you're talking about. But that is a house music song by a house DJ named Nina. And actually, I'm sorry, Maya Jane Cole. And this was a song that she produced before. So he's been doing this since 2006. I just feel like he doesn't pay tribute when he does it.
No.
So that's the backlash that I feel like he's receiving. Yes, he's doing something different. I don't know. I'm like this. I like that he's doing something different. I just like,
It's just when it comes to those genres, you really like,
Yeah.
really taking a different lane, because
Yeah.
it's hard to do Jersey Club.
Yeah.
Like, not anyone could do that.
Yeah.
Not anyone could do drill. Not anyone could
it's
do...
like, you're from Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Let's see how it does. And I feel like he kind of knew that it could have pushed people the wrong way, because also the way he named the album, like, honestly, never mind.
Yeah.
I feel like he was going to receive that backlash. I mean, let's see how it goes. I feel like a lot of people might be using the beats, but I don't know. I feel like maybe he's trying to reach a different audience. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, all right, another thing that I do want to talk about is Shaq. You know who's Shaq, right? The basketball
Yeah.
player? Okay. So, did you know Shaq's from Jersey?
No.
Me neither. I did not know. I found that out today. So it turns out Shaq is actually from Newark. He is from Newark, New Jersey. And Shaq actually opened up a basketball court. It's called Shaq Tower in Newark, New Jersey.
I
So
think I
shout
heard
out
that.
to him. Yeah, shout out to him. And yeah, he opened it up. He's doing something for the people, like the community, you know, just to like kind of give back. And one thing I know about Shaq, he's always giving back.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always giving back. He is someone that always like tries to make sure that he can share his wealth with the people. He's like, hey, if I'm gonna eat, you guys are gonna eat too. But I'm just like, I started thinking when I saw this like information, I was like, yo, Shaq as a basketball player is crazy. Like, all I do is like, I'm picturing the basketball in his hand. You know how tall Shaq is?
Yeah, it's crazy. The basketball's like a little...
Yeah, I'm just like, I almost feel like he has such an advantage. I can't, like, you know, if I have a basketball, I have a tiny hand. But if I have a basketball in my hand, it's like, Shaq, I feel like he could actually fold his hand over it. Like, he could actually take over your face. I would not want to be in the basketball court with Shaq.
Yeah, he has a big body.
Yeah, big body Shaq. I'm not trying to do that. But you know what? Shout out to Shaq for opening up the basketball court in Newark, New Jersey. If you guys want to check it out, it's actually called Shaq Tower. So shout out to Shaq for doing that. And also shout out to Shaq. I didn't know he was from New Jersey. I don't know why. Every time I thought of Shaq, I thought he was from California. Maybe because he was playing for the Lakers for so long that
Probably.
I associate, oh, he's from California. When I learned that, I was like, what? I was like, that's crazy.
Thinking more like Chicago.
I don't know. No, I wasn't thinking Jersey, though.
No, not Jersey.
I was not thinking Jersey, but you know what? That's what's up. That's what's up. Another thing I want to talk about. Did you hear about that crazy pop-up party in Long Branch?
No. Oh, yeah.
That
yeah.
like 5,000 people showed up. And also, anybody in the check-in, do you guys know about that pop-up party?
Trust me, everyone knows about that.
Yo, it was all over TikTok.
Yeah.
All over TikTok. And it was like, when they said the recorded amount of people that showed up, it was 5,000 people. That is a lot of people to show up randomly. Because remember, there's no security. There is nothing.
It was crazy. I'm telling you, it was a crazy night.
Did you go? Oh, okay.
I don't know.
All right. He's like, I don't know how to say anything.
I don't know.
But check this out. What's crazy is that I guess there's like main promoters that are promoting the images of the pop-up party. They tried to do it again. And Long Branch actually shut it down. They tried to do it again last weekend, and Long Branch, New Jersey literally contacted the 3 promoters that were involved. And they said, if you do this, listen, something's going to happen. And they literally had to write on their social media accounts, like, this is not happening no more. I don't know what they threatened them with, but they threatened them with something. And they were just like, listen, you had your first one. Just take it as a W. You can't do it again. But that's
TikTok.
crazy.
It's all over TikTok.
It was TikTok admitted to promoting it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But it's 5,000 people, and apparently a cop car got squished. I heard that.
A lot of stuff happened that night.
I heard it. I mean, it was a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie. I saw some of the videos. I was like, whoa, this is intense. This is intense. But you know what? Whatever. They can't. I just see it like it has to be organized, guys. You know, there's other businesses there. We gotta be respectful. Just have it more organized, you know. It was a great idea, but if we want to do it again, I would say maybe choose a location. You can't just be like, we're gonna party here. You know, just be organized, respectful for other people that live there too, you know. You just got to get a permit. That's the main thing. You got to get a permit. You got to get a permit to do anything. So, all right, we talked a little bit about Shaq, being in Newark, a little bit about the Long Beach pop-up, FIFA. Let me ask you something, Marco.
What's up?
Have you ever said, yo, shotgun, to riding in a car?
Never. That's like so old. Like,
okay, I get that. But you know what it means, though, right?
Yeah, of course.
What does it mean?
It means like I got first dibs right in the front.
Okay, but do you know where it comes from?
No.
So there's actually a reason for that. So back in the day, you know, you had your horse and buggy and carriage, and I didn't know this. I thought it was just like a term and like whatever. It turns out that shotgun means, back in the day, like if you were carrying carriage with you, you were going to get robbed. Point blank. No, think about it. Like if you have a horse and you're a person just with a carriage, you're going to get robbed. So the terminology shotgun actually means there was a person that had to ride with you with a shotgun to actually ward off the people that are trying to steal your carriage. That's where it comes from. I always thought it was just a cool thing to say.
We gotta learn stuff like this in social studies. Like,
I know, right? Isn't that crazy? But yeah, so then if you look up the terminology shotgun, there's pictures of people in their buggies with the shotgun. Like, you know, dude is just hanging there with a shotgun, you know, and you gotta look out, you know. And maybe that's the reason why we have our locked doors in cars, you know. Everything had to be for a reason. So yeah, if you ever heard that terminology shotgun, just know that it has history to it. You know, same thing like, I don't know if you've heard the word okay. You know how you say okay, right?
Yeah, okay.
So, another fun fact. I'm not going to put you all into it, but I do like to share this just so you guys know where your words are coming from. So, the word okay, that's, do you know what's an acronym? It's just like 2 words, low, like put it short. So, there was like a cool group back in the day for the government and stuff. And what they would say, there was a secret word, and it was Old Kindermack. And they couldn't say it, but you needed to say that word to get into the building. So the way they used to do it is like you used to come to the door and they used to be like, that guy's okay. That guy's Old Kindermack. So the term, that guy's okay. So that's okay comes from that. So okay was like an accepted, like secret, like club word. And I guess like people just kept hearing it and hearing it, that they just embedded it into New York, like the actual language, where they felt they needed to spell it out like O-K-A-Y. Isn't that crazy?
You learn something new every day.
Facts. That's me. When I learned that, I was like, wow. So I say okay all the time. What do you feel like is something that you learned that blew you away, that you just take with you, if you want to share?
That's a good question. There's so much slang nowadays. Like, it moves so fast.
Yeah, but not even slang. Maybe something else that you might have learned that you're just like, that's where that came from. I'm going to share that with y'all.
Definitely can't think about it on the spot.
It's okay.
You learn something new every day. Like I said,
Facts.
there's so many things in the world
Yeah.
that you don't even know about.
I mean, I just told you, Shaq comes from Newark.
I mean, I know there's this one, like, it's like historic. Like, there's this one island that I heard about, and it's like you cannot go on there.
Why?
It's known for, if you go on there, it's their territory, and like they'll kill you. It's like it's a whole island, a group
Like, they
of Native
eat you?
American tribe. Yeah, it's like
I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, you know, I see it on TikTok all the time.
Yeah, that's why I learned it on TikTok.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. There's actually a conspiracy with that. I don't know what
if
it's called.
I don't know if it's true though. But
Yeah, but they're saying that this guy Rockefeller went into the building. He was a So what your story is? There's content to that. I don't know what the island is, but definitely check it out, guys. There's an island somewhere where it's cannibalism. Yeah. So like if you go on the island, you know, if you're like National Geographic, you're like, hey, I come in peace. Like I just want to be your friend and stuff. But no, they will eat you. They will literally eat you.
Yeah.
So you can't even go on the island. But yo, turns out the theory is that the white dude Rockefeller that went to the island didn't actually get eaten, because now they're coming up with footages, you know, like people who are in tribes, they, you know, they have like gatherings and stuff like that. So they caught footage in the island, you know, where people like are on their boats, like celebrating, you know, rowing the shit out of their boats. And this guy captured, like 20 years later from when that guy went missing that they thought died, you see just, you know, native person, white. There's this white guy. I'm telling you, you got to look at it, Marco. And they're saying that that's him, that he never got eaten. He just got accepted into the tribe. He just couldn't leave. Isn't that crazy? So he's never dead. So he's not dead. You guys got to look up that video. He's actually alive.
You hear about what scientists just discovered?
What?
2 things. That when they reach the floor of the ocean, it's not sand. It's like fossils and stuff. And there's a whole new like ocean part of the ocean, and there's like different creatures.
An ocean into an ocean?
Yes, because like you got the layer of fossils, and they might thought that was like the sand or something.
Yeah.
But that's a whole like different ocean by itself.
Yeah.
Like different layer, because you know how you have different layer like of air, let's say like ozone or like tropozone, you know, all that. Like it's a whole different layer of ocean, and now they just said that they found a whole island inside of a island.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, it's underneath.
Would you go into the ocean? Are you scared of the ocean?
No, I love the ocean. I like sharks.
Well, you said that before.
Yeah, they're cool. Like
yeah,
and you could even like pet them and stuff. I heard.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'll watch the shark, but I ain't touching no shark. You know, I think like, you know, all sea animals are beautiful, but I can't jump off a ship into the middle of the water. To me, I guess it's just the middle of the ocean. I'm thinking what's underneath my feet, and that's because it's like you don't even know how deep that is. I'll be like, nah, I get scared. I'll have an anxiety attack in the middle of the water and just. I
it's
swear.
dangerous.
Yeah, do you know how to swim? I hope so.
Yeah, I was a lifeguard.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I got my certification and everything.
Look at that. Yo, he does it all. Jack of all trades over here.
Literally.
So you were a lifeguard.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you ever have to like save someone from drowning before?
Thankfully not. Yeah.
That's an intense job.
It is, because like you got to remember how to do CPR and all of that.
Yeah. I drowned.
One time actually, really?
Yeah, I drowned in a water park. It was my dad's fault. It really was. It really was his fault. He made me go on a water ride, and it was those water rides where you share the tube. And I was tiny, and my dad was big, and I think he wasn't supposed to sit where he was supposed to sit. But all I know is that we got to the bottom, it flipped over, and I was just like in the water floating. And then all I see is like the red shorts lifeguard pull me up, like. But like it was like I was just seeing light, but I wasn't there. And next thing you know, I'm just looking up at the sky, and I wake up. I was like, oh my God. And I was looking at my dad. He was like, I'm so sorry. It was my dad's fault. He made me go on a water ride. I think maybe that's why I don't like roller coasters. Maybe.
Probably. There's one time though, I did have to call like 911 because you know the I don't come at me, but like the Muslims and stuff, how they wear the
hijab.
Yeah, with like they cover their face. It was like 100-something degrees, and she just passes out. So we had to call 911, and like it was crazy.
Did you guys give her water?
Yeah.
Okay.
All that, ice packs and.
I mean,
all
that's intense. Like, you know, like.
Yeah.
You did the right thing. You kept the person. You kept the person hydrated. You know, all that. I mean, that must have been scary, definitely, to deal with. All right. Another thing that I want to share about. Have you ever heard of something called coffin confessor?
No.
I learned this today, guys. So this is crazy. All right. So it's out there. I don't know who started. Again, this is these ideas that get out there, and they're just like, hey, this is gonna work. So with a coffin confessor, basically what it is that if you're like about to die, this person can get hired to come to your bedside, and you will, because obviously and you're gonna die, so a funeral is gonna happen. So you tell them, you confess to them things about people, so that when they show up to your funeral, you could say what you always wanted to say. So what's crazy is like, you could literally, like, this is someone you hire to appoint at least like 3 people that will come to your funeral, and they will single them out. So it's like, you can literally be like, this guy will like come up on stage and be like, hey, I know you took that $100 from me, but it's okay. I never liked you. Because of this, if you're here, maybe you should give it to my wife, because you still owe me that money. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's people like that.
I would
Like
never
that.
do that. Like,
I mean, it's your funeral.
yeah, I get that, but
But I would never take it that far. I would never say something so private, but it could literally be like, hey, so like that money you thought you didn't owe me, you owe me it. Give it back.
Yeah.
Give it back. And then what are you going to do? Yo, Steve, give back the money. Steve's just standing there. Everybody's looking at Steve. I don't know. Sorry, Steve. I didn't come for you. I don't know why I used that name, but like, we know a person named Steve, but like, that's crazy. These people are coffin confessors. This is someone's job.
I didn't know that's an actual job, though.
It's a job. It's a job, and it's actually like thriving at this point.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes. You seen a
Like,
ghost?
No, I don't know. It's just,
That's
like, I watch a horror movie, and then like I hear stuff. It's like at 3 a.m. and I hear
Yeah.
stuff, and I'm like, no, time to go to bed.
What made you ask me that question?
Because we're talking about coffins and stuff. I'm like,
Oh, okay. I was like,
no.
ghosts. I was like, you gonna show me a ghost story? I was like, what's happening?
I used to have a friend.
Yeah.
Her name is.
Let's
No.
protect our name.
Anyway.
Yeah.
She could see ghosts, and she told me this one time creepy story.
Yeah.
She had a rocking chair there, and she saw someone in her bed and at a rocking chair, and it's crazy. I love hearing her stories, but it's like terrible.
Oh, can you watch scary movies?
I started recently watching them again with my friend, because there's always that one friend. Let's watch a scary movie. Let's watch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's.
What is a scary movie you feel like you cannot watch?
I mean, now I just seen it all now, because
Yeah.
he makes me watch them every sleepover. I just watched The Conjuring.
Your Bob is like, what? Who is this? Who is making you watch scary movies?
It's my cousin.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo, it's always, I ain't
It's
gonna
always a
lie.
cousin.
I had a cousin too that would make me watch. They made me, I remember this. My guy cousin, I'm not gonna say your name, but you made me watch The Exorcism, and it was not fun. It was not
Oh,
fun.
I watched that too. That was my first horror movie.
Me too. Me
No,
too. I was
no.
like, what? What is going? That movie was crazy. That movie was crazy. That movie threw me off.
Wow.
All right, let's get positive though. So coffin confessors, you could definitely hire someone to get back at the person for you. Especially if they showed up to your funeral though, like mad disrespectful, like, yo, I don't even like you. Why are you here? But matter of fact, now that you are here, I might as well get this out of my way. And they will only say something if the person shows up. If not, then no. So it's
Yeah,
specifically.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's my funeral. Like, you know what I mean? But I get it. All right, let's talk a little bit about food, because I was like kind of curious.
Oh, I could go for some wings.
Wings? Okay,
Yeah.
but hold on. What do you feel like is the worst brand of cereal? Like, if you could eliminate a cereal forever, what would it be?
Cornflakes?
Cornflakes.
Yeah, like, there's so much, like, better ones.
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles,
Yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cornflakes. There's no taste in that.
I think Fruity Pebbles is rice, though, maybe.
It's like sweet rice, though, if it is
yeah,
rice.
it's like something
It's
like
good,
that.
though.
Yeah. Mine would be Raisin Bran. I'm not
I could do
crazy
raisins, but-
about Raisin Bran. I don't know why. I'm just like
It's all right.
I wouldn't buy Raisin Bran at the supermarket. I'm not buying Raisin Bran. I'll buy like. All right. So what's your favorite cereal?
Oh, that is... Yeah, Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles.
No, or Cocoa Pebbles. Like the chocolate ones.
Okay. Have you ever tried mixing them together?
No, but
should
I
try.
don't really eat cereal. Like, I'd rather make myself an omelet.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
Okay. What you
I'm a
put in your
cook. I'm
omelet
like,
though?
You gotta put the
omelet?
peppers, then you gotta put the cheese. You gotta put you have to get the seasonings on point though. You gotta
Okay.
get, like, the Italian seasonings and all that other shit.
Yeah. So we got Amanda. She would eliminate mini wheats. I don't think I've ever tried mini wheats. Yeah, those are those cereals
Oh,
that like
yeah.
I wouldn't eat. Like, first of all, isn't it like a giant haystack square. Like, that's what I think it looks like. I've
Yeah,
never
it's literally
ate
a
that.
square.
Like, I would look at it, I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want to eat that. That looks like it's going to hurt my mouth.
Yeah.
You know what hurts your mouth? Captain Crunch. It's so good. But you ever get that feeling like it does something to the roof of your mouth? Maybe it's me. Tell me if it's me in the chat room.
I think that's just you.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Someone relate to me. Someone cover me. But I've eaten Captain Crunch. It has to be the ones that is mixed. Those always like hurt me. Always, always, always. Where's vegan wine? I don't know what vegan wine is. I don't know. Maybe he's eating some cereal.
Isn't wine vegan already? Because it comes from like.
Yeah. That's someone that we have as a guest sometimes on the show. All right, and we got Dizzle Bay saying Cocoa Puffs my favorite. I like Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs is cool.
You gotta mix it with a couple things though.
Like what? Like what?
I mixed it.
Let's
with
know what
before.
Marco likes.
Like I had cornflakes.
Yeah.
And then to spice it up a little bit, like you know when you have the last of the cereal and you just want like it does not taste good.
Yeah.
You want to mix it with a couple things. So
Okay.
I guess like the cornflakes because there's like no flavor and you gotta get the chocolate.
Okay.
Perfect.
So I have a question for you. You're saying you're a foodie, right? And can you date? So are you a vegetarian, vegan, carnivore, omnivore? You do both?
I'm a human. Like
Yeah.
I hate meat.
He's like, I hunt animals. I'm dead. Okay, so quick question. Can you date someone that doesn't have the same diet as you?
Like a vegetarian? Sorry,
Yeah.
no. Like I have to have my meat. It's the protein.
Okay, so,
know?
all right, so quick question. So, like, if you have a burger, you can't date her because she can't have a veggie burger?
I'm gonna eat my burger. Like if
Well,
she
no.
lets me eat it.
Yeah, that's the thing. But, like, would you be able to date someone that has a different diet than you?
Usually vegans like they're like, you know,
Yeah.
they don't want you eating that. So it's
I mean, I feel like every vegan and vegetarian will always give you that speech. But respectfully, let me eat my steak.
yeah,
I
respectfully.
don't tell you anything about your rabbit food. So let me eat my steak. I'm just saying. But I feel like I could do it. I could date someone. But my thing is, like, if you're going to be vegan and vegetarian, I need you to put me onto things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to have my steak. I'm going to eat my cheeseburger. I love hot dogs. I like to eat food.
They got some good vegan chicken. Like
They have to make it like good though,
Yeah.
Marco. Like saucy. Cause I've had like some vegetarian vegan alternatives that I'm like, nah, I can't do this. Like I've had vegan cheese before. It grosses me out. It freaks me out.
never tried it.
Don't. I'm sorry for anyone who's
Not
like vegan
planning
or
on it.
vegetarian. It's just, it's hard. It's hard.
I'm a good cook though. Like I'm in
How'd
the
you start
kitchen.
cooking?
I don't
How'd you
even
start
know.
cooking?
Honestly, Gordon Ramsay. Like I love
Gordon
watching.
Ramsay.
Yeah, I love watching him just like
Do you
yell
watch
at
the
people.
Food Network?
No, it's just like him yelling at people.
Like his show, Kitchen
yeah.
Nightmares?
I'm just creative. I just like to put things and make it taste good.
Have you ever burned something?
Yeah,
He's
a
like,
lot
I'm
of
not-
stuff.
All right. What did you burn? And why?
A
What
lot
did you
of,
do?
like-
Did you walk away from the stove?
No, I just like throw it out and I'm just like done.
No. Like, how did you burn it? Like, did you walk away from the stove?
Sometimes I'm just like on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get enough of the show.
Oosh.
And then it just burns.
It just burns. All right. So I'm curious. What is the best thing that you can make? Like, what's something that you make that you're like, all right, I'm gonna impress everyone here.
I make some good wings and
Wings?
omelets.
I'm curious about the wings. So, are you frying them? Just sautéing? Like, what makes them
I'm
so
grilling
good?
them. Like my seasonings is nothing compared to other people's seasonings. And like the sauce I make, I mix things. I'm whipping it. Like
Okay.
I'm good.
Sauce boy. Let's go. Okay.
gotta have good sauce. Ranch. I don't like blue cheese, but
Yeah.
gotta have good sauce.
Okay. All right. I like this. He's a foodie. He's a foodie. All right. So let's look at what the check-in is saying. He's like steak and pork over Bugs Bunny's food. I'm dead. We got Lillian in the check-in. She's like, don't give me no tofu chicken nuggets. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, Lillian. I'm sorry. I've tried it. I like that there's something for other people, but it just doesn't taste the same. It doesn't. But E for effort, A for effort, whatever it is, it's cool. I just, stick to the veggies. I love veggie burgers. I like veggie burgers too. But they have to, it just, not all the time. So quick question. I thought about the TikTok video. What was it? I know exactly. All right, so let's talk about that. What's your favorite TikTok video right now?
Like of me or like other people?
Other people. Like what's something that you feel like keep popping up?
I don't like the funny ones, like when
Yeah.
they act like babies or something. It's just
Yeah.
I have so many funny ones I just send rapidly to my friend.
Yeah. I like the one where like she's like, I don't know about you, but I'm fair to turn up. That's my favorite one. There's like all these like different scenes of like what's happening, and it's like crazy. Like, how do you feel about TikTok and the way it blows up people?
I mean, you just got to get the algorithm right. There's no algorithm that people know right now.
What do you feel like the algorithm was or like it is? I feel like it changes every day.
It really depends. Like, I think once you get your first video,
Yeah.
and it starts popping, and they start sharing it, because the first video is always the best one. They always put it on the first like For You page.
Yeah.
So once you get that popping, I think then the rest is easy.
Yeah.
So once you get the number of shares, then I think the rest of the people would start,
Yeah.
getting more shares.
If you had to pick your favorite social media platform, what would it be?
Definitely TikTok.
TikTok.
I'm always on it, yeah.
Okay. So do you feel like with your TikTok videos, is that algorithm better than Instagram's?
Nah. I think with my videos personally, it doesn't get as much attention as Instagram. But if I go live on TikTok, that's a totally different story.
Really? I've never went live on TikTok.
If you
I've never done it. I've been wanting to. How is that like? Because I know like you could go see other people's live randomly. And I've seen that. How is it that when you go live, do you feel like the reach is crazy?
Crazy. So I go live, in a matter of seconds, the more people like it, the more people come. So I've gotten my highest was around almost 1,000 people.
Yeah.
1,000 people.
How long
just
did you go
in a
live
couple-
for?
Just 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
10,
What were you
11
doing?
minutes. I was sitting there looking at the screen, just trying to like, what's that word? Not catfish, but you know when they they try to look good for the camera and then.
What were you doing? Like just like pretending the camera was a mirror?
Yeah, like you know what they do? They just try to look good for the camera and then think they're all that and then that's it.
Tell
They
me
get
you
views
doing?
for
You were
it.
just there fixing your hair?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, did you say anything to anyone?
No, I like to go.
No?
I like to battle people, like meet new people.
So how does it work when people send you gifts?
I only got one.
Like
But,
what
you
what
have
does
to
that
have-
go to though?
You have to have a certain amount of like at least
Yeah.
a couple dollars in
Yeah.
order to cash out.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What's crazy is that when I saw TikTok doing that, I don't know if you ever heard of an app. So it was actually, this is the crazy thing. I feel like TikTok stole that idea from this, it was a dating app called Meet Me. But the thing is like the people that are on Meet Me, they're not using it as a dating app. They're doing exactly, you saw how the Instagram live goes and you see like gifts and stuff like that. There's actually an app that people send you gifts and you could actually cash out. So if you get like 80,000 gems, you get like $200. And then you could get like 6 and then 8 and then $1,000. And I've seen people cash out just doing their hair.
I might need to get on that app.
It's crazy, like, and it's all about, and you do the verses. Just how you said the verses, like you could do a duet, like someone else
Yeah.
comes in. They were doing that. They were like literally doing that. So you say you like to do verses, right?
Yeah.
So like, what do you do on that verses? Like you
Literally
freestyle
just
with
talk
people?
to people. Just talk to people.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I don't-
Are you able to take them out the screen though? Like if you don't like
Yeah.
the conversation?
You just leave. Sometimes it gets weird though. Like people are weird on the app.
Okay.
So they can't hold the conversation or just like, so you just leave.
But if you end it, you end the views
No.
and you have to start over?
No, they just come back to you.
Interesting.
So you don't lose or gain any.
TikTok. Okay, TikTok. Okay.
I heard though TikTok came from like the Chinese, like they have it. Mm-hmm. So they always, what I heard on the internet is
Yeah.
they post dumb stuff like of, I guess, us fellow Americans. And then it just makes us look bad because we're doing dumb stuff.
Really?
That's what they've been saying, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. With TikTok, I feel like I can't get enough of it. I love it. I feel
Yeah.
like there's so many avenues with the app that it just like makes me like, holy shit. Like there's always something to look at. All right, let's look at the check and let's see what's happening. Oh, we're still on the food. We're here like I'll never eat a regular burger if I go out. There has to be a veggie burger. I mean, that's cool. That's cool, Nadine. We got Ethan Zapita. It's your peoples right there.
I have a lot of my people.
Yes. We got all the love. We should make a music video with all your support.
Yeah, it just depends. I asked a lot of people before when I started doing music. No one's for it. They don't want to be seen with my music. They said now I think it's a totally different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I have a lot of people that definitely, threw me under the bus when I was like at my lowest because like my music was really bad.
But why
So-
do you feel like they threw you under the bus?
Because they were not supportive. Like, even if it's bad, you give me like regular feedback. They just laughed at it and just called it bad.
Okay.
And yeah, it was weird though, because middle school, I didn't like middle school. I was a weird kid back then. And yeah, just high school. Once high school started, it changed.
Okay. I feel like, remember, like, who you are now is not the same person you are 5 minutes ago. So, like, I mean, middle school is tough. I feel like people are going through puberty. People are a lot meaner. I feel like kids are mean. Like, people can be mean. The comments are mean. Like, and I don't know about you, but girls are meaner. Girls, I feel like, are meaner. I don't know. I feel like maybe that's my experience. I don't know. I just feel like girls just are emotional. So they could, like, say things that could really hurt your feelings.
I think that's just you guys, but guys are really tough. Like,
Yeah?
yeah.
Share that a little bit with me. What do you mean? What makes them so tough?
Like, a lot of, like, let me give you an instance. I have a kid, he plays with me, soccer, and his own friends would just call him fat out of nowhere.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's just sad, though.
Yeah.
His own friends are doing that. I don't know
That's
why
not
he calls
nice.
them their friends, but yeah.
Yeah. Watch him lose mad weight, not be the fat one in like a year.
He's
I
good
mean,
at soccer, too.
Yeah. What position you play in soccer?
Well, I used to play forward, but then, like, I like to score goals a lot, but I had surgery on my finger, cut a tendon and a nerve, like, it was halfway off almost.
What happened?
I was cutting in the morning.
Like cooking?
Yeah.
Oof.
I was cutting an apple, and I cut it,
Yeah.
and then it cut the whole thing almost off, and then they had to, like, attach it back.
Oh my god. So,
So,
like,
yeah.
did you get stitches and stuff like that? Like, can you
Yeah,
move it?
it's microsurgery.
Oh my god.
With my tendon and nerve and everything.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, then it was like good 8 months. No, like a couple months,
Yeah.
And I wasn't playing soccer then, so I was so like unused to it. So I stopped scoring as much goals. So I went back to defense. I did really good there.
Okay.
So they just put me defense, and now hopefully we're gonna win this, this whole county tournament.
I'm here for it. I'm curious though. Talked about food. Talked a little bit about what's happening in Jersey. What do you feel like are your favorite movies?
Oh, it's gotta be Iron Man.
Iron Man.
I'm such an Iron Man fan.
Tony Stark's.
Yeah, but sadly, spoiler alert, he died.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone knows, but
But I feel like, you know what it is? With these Infinity movies and Marvel movies, they always create something to bring him back. Not bring him back from the dead, but they'll talk maybe something that was missing in his life to bring his story back to life. 'Cause look what they did with Spider-Man.
But that's
They
a
did
different
so many
story.
different
Like,
things.
it's a different story though.
Yeah.
Now they're having like girls being Spider-Man, and you can't replace the actor.
Yeah.
Like, I know Iron Man. His daughter's gonna be. Now they're saying his daughter's gonna be Iron Man.
Yeah.
Who else? Captain America. His daughter's gonna be Captain America. So
I guess they're trying to
it's
bring
just-
more women into
Yeah.
like the show, and I see that because I get it. When we think of like superhero movies, it's always a guy.
Yeah.
Always a guy. I feel like one of the first movies that I saw women like kicking ass was Black
Kick-Ass?
Panther. Black Panther. I loved his like people that fought for him. I don't know what they were called, but like, Black Panther, like when he would go out,
It was
he
the
had,
girls with
he had the
spears,
ladies with
yeah.
the spears. They were like tough, and especially in the Infinity movie, I had that scene where
Yeah.
like all shorty showed up, and I was like, I like that. I like that a lot. And also, what was it? Captain Marvel.
Yeah, now they have a girl Captain Marvel. Like they came out with episodes on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
She's like, she came from an Indian background.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's like their diversity, like the
Okay.
diversity is just up there. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got Iron Man. Who else do we have as like favorite movies?
That's really I've like,
You like more
literally
superhero?
only I like that a lot.
Okay.
I've only watched a lot of Iron Man. Like I watch every single movie out there, but Iron Man that's
That's
the
somebody
one.
that sticks out. Did you cry when you found out he died?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a hard scene. That whole movie was a hard scene. I feel like, I don't know.
But after they stopped, I think I went into anime. Like anime's it.
Yeah.
Naruto, I love Naruto. We got a lot of anime series.
What other anime shows do you like to watch?
I have it all on Netflix. It's just I
Okay.
watch so many of
Do
them.
you watch One Piece?
Yep.
Okay.
I can't even finish that. It's like 1,000 episodes.
Yeah. Well,
you watch
definitely.
it?
Well, this is the thing. Check it out. my friend Larry actually has a podcast that he films here on Monday. And anybody that's watching right now, there's actually a One Piece podcast that goes live on Mondays at 7 p.m. Shout out to Larry. He actually
That's really cool. I have a lot of friends that watch One Piece.
Definitely, I would say, like, you know, share it. Check it out. It's a really, really, really dope show, like the way he does it. It's really nice. I was very impressed how he came. He's only been doing it for a year, and it's literally dedicated to that. And I feel like it's so strong because it doesn't stop. Yeah. It doesn't end with the chapters. It just keeps going. It keeps going.
Yeah, I love that.
So definitely check that out. Definitely check that out. And I feel like it's
also
like
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk? Yeah.
Yeah, she's coming out too.
She-Hulk is coming out.
Yeah, a lot
She-Hulk is coming out. I don't know how I feel about that. She-Hulk.
But like she's not as big though. Like
yeah.
You know, I saw the trailer. She's not as big and like buff, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm picturing She-Hulk, and I was just like,
high heels, maybe.
She's like it's just like her clothes. How are they gonna rip? Like, you know, because you're used to the Hulk, like, you know, his clothes don't fit. Like, you know, so how?
Yeah, but like if a girl though, like.
Also, what is gonna get her mad? Because remember, Hulk's power is getting him mad. So it's like, yo, what are they gonna say to her? You're fat. Doosh, break someone's house. Like, yeah, it's emotions, you know? Yo, don't get her in the time of the month. Don't mess with her. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm here for it. Women's in, like, you know, movies. I'm here for all of that. So what's a movie you don't like?
There's a lot of them I don't like.
All right, let's name one.
It's so hard to think of them.
It's okay.
There's just so many.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the older ones, like Astro Boy. You remember that? Or Astro Boy. Like, I like the older ones, but I also like Tron. But it's weird though, because the animations, like back then, you could definitely see it now in 2022.
Yeah.
How it was back then compared to now.
Yeah, I mean, Tron was crazy. That was based off a video game.
It's cool though.
I remember when I saw Tron. Tron was dope. Like that whole like lighting. I think I saw Tron in the movie theaters, but that was crazy. I mean, I like the old school ones. Like, I don't know. I don't know if you ever saw Jumanji.
Oh yeah,
That I will always say the scene where the spiders were let loose in the attic, that freaked me out.
The newer Jumanji though,
I never saw that one because I love Robin Williams. That's my thing. He can't be replaced to me. I love Robin Williams. That's my era, and that's where I grew up. And it's like, seeing him and like, you know, rest in peace, Robin Williams. He was such a great character, such a great actor. It's just like one of those, I don't know. I feel like that's what it was. It was just so crazy.
He's good, but how they spinned it off with all these different characters like Kevin Hart, The Rock. It's just so
That's
fun.
in the new Jumanji, right?
Yeah,
I have to check that out.
Because like in Jumanji, it was a board game, but here it's an actual video game and they get sucked in. So that's like, it's a spin-off. Yeah, it's like 2022.
So I have a quick question. Do you watch Stranger Things?
No, I don't. I tried it. I just couldn't get into it.
Wow.
It's just so much going on and like.
Yeah.
No, I can't do it.
Okay. That you're one of the first people I've heard
I know.
talk about it. I mean, I feel like you're gonna watch it again and you're gonna get into it because it's crazy. Like I want 11 to be my best friend. Like the way she like is.
She
so
had
down.
a glow up. I'm not gonna lie.
It's still, I mean, yeah, she kind of declined a little bit. There was a point where she had a picture she was hanging out with Drake. I remember that. She was hanging out with Drake. There was a picture with him and 11.
Where he slid into her DMs.
Yeah, he did.
And they tried to like do something.
Well, like what? Oh.
Something. I don't know.
Okay, I'm like, what? Where is this going? I was like, I don't know, Marco. I don't know. Don't come for me. Huh? Oh, okay. But, so we got, let me look at this like check-in. So we got Alien versus Predator. I never seen that movie. Don't come for me. I never seen Aliens versus Predator. I've never seen that at all. Rogue. Yeah, I'm sorry. Don't come for me. And you know what? I need someone to explain to me The Matrix. Have you seen it?
The only part I saw was him going backwards with a bullet.
Yeah, like I see that. I cannot. I am the person that watched it. I watched all of them.
They have a new one. You saw a new one?
Probably. No, not the newest one. I've seen like 3 versions of it. And I feel like I just do not get it. I'm like, what is going on? Same thing with Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm like, what is going on? I don't know. With movies like that, if it's talking too much and if it doesn't grab my attention, I'm like, oh, it's like torture. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, what am I watching this for?
I mean, we were just going to watch The House of Gucci with my grandma.
Ooh.
But they don't like as much talking, my brothers. So we got to watch that on our own.
I saw it.
Was it good?
It was really good. One thing I could say about Lady Gaga, she is definitely an artist.
That's it, Lady Gaga. I was trying to pinpoint my favorite artist.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
Lady
She's
Gaga
crazy.
is the future Madonna. I love Madonna, and one thing I can say about Lady Gaga, she is not afraid to push barriers with her music. She's an actor. Like, the way she played, you know, the Lady of Gucci in that movie was, like, crazy. So good, like, so good. The way she pushes things with, like, fashion. And one thing about Lady Gaga, her voice is so amazing. I think she had a Vegas residency like 3 years ago, that her voice was so strong that you could find the YouTube video, but she interacts with her crowd, right? And then she was like, I want to make this moment special. She takes the microphone and puts it behind her back and started singing, and her voice still echoed. That's how strong it was. People were so silent. You got to check out that video. I was like, oh my God. And I think she's from New York. I think Lady Gaga's from New York. I'm not sure.
Top songs, definitely Bad Romance and Poker Face.
Poker Face. I like the song where, like, she names, like, all the guys. Alejandro, Fernando. It just sounded like she hung out with a whole soccer team. It was just like a whole bunch of names after another. Everybody who's heard that song, you know what I'm talking about, because she just says all these names. But yes, Lady Gaga. I love that. Like, you like it. How you feel about Beyonce then?
I like Lady Gaga more.
I want to hear your opinion about Beyonce, because I don't hate Beyonce, but I'm not the Beehive community. So what's your opinion on Beyonce?
She's alright, you know.
Yeah.
It's not my type.
What do you feel like makes her different? Not like Lady Gaga.
I mean, that one song she had with Eminem.
What song? Put Me On.
It was that one song. I can't wrap my finger on it, but it was one song with Eminem. Unless I'm thinking about the wrong person, but I think it's her. She had one song with Eminem. Oh, Monsters. No. Is that her? I'm friends with the monster. Is that her?
I'm not sure.
But anyway, that song. Rihanna. That's what I'm thinking about. Rihanna. I like Rihanna better than Beyonce.
Yeah, Rihanna's. I feel like Rihanna's more of a hipster. She's definitely like, she's very like raw. Like, you know, you're gonna get Rihanna in very, very like all the type of ways. And I feel like Rihanna just doesn't care. Beyonce's very private. Like, her Instagram, you will never see anything ever. You will never hear about Beyonce in tabloids. Actually, no. Take that back. She was in that elevator scene with Jay-Z where that whole shit went down. But her life is very private. I don't know. Something about Beyonce to me is like her voice is very like strong, but it's not angelic. I like angelic voices. Doesn't make it a bad singer. It's just too strong for me. But I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? Let me know in the check-in.
Yeah, that's it. Walk on Water with Eminem and Beyonce.
Okay, so we got O'Neal in the building. O'Neal's actually shout out to you, O'Neal. He's actually an engineer from New Jersey. So anybody that wants to get their music, you know, work with somebody, definitely look him up. Who do we have? Oh yeah, Amanda's saying that's Rihanna. Yo, I'm dead. Rick Alfred, don't come for me. Beyonce's crazy good. I'm not saying she's not good. It's just I kind of agree with Marko. It's just not my type of vibe. Like, I don't know. But shout out to Beyonce. You know, she's cool. Don't come for me with the Beehive. Beyonce has like the most national anthems. I mean, her voice is strong. I would expect that voice to be with a national anthem. Yes. Yeah. You can. Oh, we got Vegan Wine in the building. Yes, he's in here. He's in the chat. You can't even find Beyonce falling down the stairs anymore. Wait, she fell. That wasn't her. That was her. That was Michelle. That was not her. That was not her. That was Michelle. I believe that was Michelle. That was not Beyonce falling down the stairs. What would you do if you fell down the stairs in front of everyone? Would you get back up?
I mean, depends how big it is. It depends how much stairs.
If I can.
Yeah.
It depends if I can. He was like, I'm going to keep the show going. And that's when something I agree. I feel like Rihanna is a lot more easier to listen to. I think, and don't come for me, Rihanna, but one thing I like what Rihanna does, she makes her lyrics so basic that anybody in the world could sing them. Like, that's how I feel. Like, any type of song that'd be like, umbrella, like, it's just like anybody could say that. You know what I mean? Though. It's like, it makes it more easier, more catchy, you know? And, you know, shout out to her, because her and A$AP Rocky just had a baby. Yeah, she's not rocking the tummy out anymore. She's not rocking the tummy out. I always get curious, though, like, the kids of these artists, what they're going to be doing in the industry.
A$AP
like
Rocky's, though, his kid's rapping.
Which one?
A$AP Rocky.
Because he has, like, 3?
He's like
4?
I don't even know how old he is. He's like
Yeah, yeah.
5, 6 around
I'm
there.
gonna have to like definitely look him up.
Definitely started rapping. He
Yeah,
went to the studio.
I would
so.
expect them to. Like, if your father or mother are in the music industry, I would expect you to at least help them, like, or get them into the business. Like, look at Will Smith's kid. Look at Willow. I think Willow's cool. I like Willow.
He's alright. Yeah.
Oh, not the boy, the girl.
Oh.
Willow's the daughter.
Yeah.
She had like those viral songs come out on TikTok. TikTok definitely pushed Willow. I love Willow. And I feel like, Will Smith's your dad. Like, how you not going to get him up?
Yeah,
I'm dead.
You're right, though, but like...
So we got a sandwich question from Vegan Wine. He said, what type of sandwiches he be eating? What type of sandwich is your favorite sandwich?
You gotta go to Subway for that. Like, I'm not...
Subway.
Yeah, like, Jersey Mike's, it's a little fresher, but like...
Okay.
Oh, my God. Subway's it. Like, they're all nicer,
Yeah. Okay.
So you gotta get...
All right, but what's the sandwich, though?
Yeah, you gotta get the cheese, the Italian herb and cheese bread. Then you get ham, bacon, provolone cheese, toast that up, make it nice and toasty.
Okay.
Lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and a lot of honey mustard. And that's it.
Okay.
It may sound simple, but that's it.
Well, you're a big seasonings person. You said that you're really big on seasonings and with cooking. But there you go, Vegan White. That's a sandwich. Let me know. Is that a good sandwich? Is that a great sandwich?
Trust me.
That's okay. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I'm not a Subway person. I'm more of a Blimpie gal. I feel like Blimpie is more New York. Subway, I don't know. It's a hit or miss for me. It's been great times with them, but I feel like there are some times where I do feel like the bread is kind of weird. The butt of the bread gets weird. It gets kind of like hard and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, so let me ask you something. What won't you eat on a sandwich? What's a sandwich you hate?
Nothing. It's just if it's too spicy. It really depends how they make it. If it's too spicy, I won't eat it. If it's not too like bland, it's just a lettuce, a simple, ham with mayo. I just can't do that. It's too simple.
I'm not a ham person. I don't like that it's pink.
It's the pinkness.
Yeah, it freaks me out. I like turkey. I don't know. It's like I feel like you don't add a color to it. It's just like nice and simple. I also like bacon. Don't come for me. I like swine. Yes, I like bacon. Don't come for me. Do you eat bacon? You're like,
yeah,
no?
I love bacon.
Okay, cool.
Bacon, egg, and cheese all day.
Yes, bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup on a roll, though.
And a little bit. You have to have mayo though. Like ketchup and mayo. You ever tried
I've
pig
had
sauce?
it, of course.
That's
I'm
the
Spanish.
stuff.
Like, I'm just like, what? Pig sauce is what we do. Banana King, you got to get the pig sauce. Do you like Banana King? Are you up on Banana King yet?
I like banana bread.
Okay. You got to stop at Banana King because I know, like, you're from Totowa. So definitely stop at a Banana King. Get an empanada with pink sauce. You're not going to regret it.
Where's the Banana King?
Just look it up. When you leave here, take your mom out. Take her to Banana King. Just trust me, they're going to ask you. They're going to be like, with bacon, that, just go there. They have sandwiches. They got milkshakes. I feel like Banana King should sponsor me for this. But just saying, shout out to Banana King. I love them so much because they're from what I remember, they started out in Jersey. They were started out in Passaic, New Jersey. They were just a little hub shop. And I remember Banana King when their sandwiches were only $1. You could literally get whatever you want for $1.
$1?
$1.
But like, is it...
No, like all types
quality?
of sandwiches. No, it was really, really good for $1. And then they got so famous that they made it $2. And now if you want a sandwich, it's $10.
Oh my
But that's how good they got. And they're all over Patterson. They're all over Newark. They're all over like all these places. They just got like so well. So shout out to Banana King. Just saying, sponsor me. Just saying. All right, so we're almost getting to the end of the show. I'm looking at I'm eating vegan grapes right now. I'm dead. So yeah, Marko, one thing I definitely want to do, just tell the people right now where they can find you, any type of shout outs that you want to do too, especially people that you want to give some recognition.
Yeah, so definitely shout out my aunt, Lydia, Ghost, my manager. You got my mom, she takes me everywhere, Brooklyn, Bronx, to everywhere.
Definitely shout out to mom.
Yeah, definitely my engineers, Zavi,
Hey.
Martian, then, the directors, Director Gambino, then you got to get Dior Dill, the whole family,
Yeah.
And my grandma. Can't forget that.
Yes, the whole family. And also if you want to give out, just like your Instagram, I know it's like just your name.
Yeah,
but
it's
if you
just
wanna
my
put
name.
that
Follow
out-
me, MARKO_DOBRE on Instagram.
Yes, we love that. We love that. And everybody that's been in the check-ins, just supporting us, watching the show, thank you so much for just, just being there. In the end of the day, like, it's supporters like you that, make me alive, make my brand feel good. I feel like without you guys, I wouldn't be exactly where I am right now. So thank you so much for everybody that checked in. Shout out to Nadine. Shout out to Amanda. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Vegan Wine. Shout out to my cousin Millie. Shout out to everybody that came in to check in. Shout out to everybody that came and supported you. And also, if you are going to be in the area, July 9th, we are having a event. I'm going to have some local performances by GM, Miss Vibe Jones. We're also going to have Will White in the building. These are all local New Jersey performances that are going to come in, put in a great show. It's also going to be live karaoke, so you could choose any song that you like. So please stop by. We're going to have some vendors. We're going to have food. It's going to be a great time. Stop by at Bravery Studios. Bravery up. That part, Garfield, New Jersey. We're right here on Atwater Lane. You can't miss us, right across the street from the City Hall. So definitely stop by. It starts at 7. And check us out. And everybody that's in the check-in right now, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're going to bring in content. And just so you know, for next week, anybody that's into craft, we're going to bring in some very great women that are making changes in the craft beer business. They actually have a business that is doing very well right now. We're going to bring them in. So definitely stay tuned for next week. So that's about it. That's all the time we have for today. We're going to end the show with Be All Right.
Yep. Thank you for having me, though.
Of course. Thank you for stopping by, love. So I just hope that, you can stay consistent. You keep going. Keep sending in music. I'll be here to play it. And yeah, we're gonna end the song. We're gonna end the show with that song. Be All Right. So let us know what you think. Stay tuned and bye.
I've been trying to figure this all out from the start. From the start, I got my mind all made out. From the start, from the start. Is it you that I'm trying to see? Or does it mean that I have to leave? I don't wanna leave without knowing you're okay. You're okay, you're okay. What if I told you that it would be alright? If I loved you, would you hold me tight? And if I loved you, would you love me too? And if I loved you, would you love me too? What if I told you that it would be alright? And if I loved you, would you hold me tight? And if I loved you, would you love me too? And if I loved you, would you love me too? I need a grip on my own life. I need some advice from someone that got their life together. I just gotta get a grip on life and know who's right to me. I need someone who is pretty. I need someone who is smart. I need someone who would help me with my math homework, 'cause that shit's tough. I need a beautiful girl in my life, a girl in my life. It can be me and you, girl, me and you against the world. What if I told you that it would be alright? And if I loved you, would you hold me tight? And if I loved you,